Welcome, everybody, back to the Demon Slayer campaign, episode 11, where we had last left off. We had made our way through the checkpoint of Nazil. Slowly making our way across the Red Desert, we bumped into another adventuring party who looked to be fighting a humanoid like dragons with large bodies, swords, and tails with what looks to be maces on them. After defeating all four of them, they decided to shack up and party up with the adventurers while crossing the Red Desert. That night, while trying to ask some information, maybe set up a watch schedule, and right after eating some delicious sandwiches made between Cassius and the Minotaur, Yenilith, who was quite hungry, went back for a second sandwich, only to find a note specifically in it addressed to them, as Yenilith finds a note that said, "They will assassinate you tonight." And with that, that is where we have we'll pick up on as Yenilith. You are just like casually as you're sitting around the file. You are the only one that noticed this white piece of paper now in your palm of your hand as you've like read it silently to yourself, and that is where we will pick up.
She's like choking a bit, like just trying to catch herself as like some of the food just like kind of caught in her throat.
You see the dwarf beside you. Oh, what's wrong? Are you okay? You need a Heimlich? Do you need me to come over there and help you?
I'm good. Thank you. Just
Okay.
yeah. I'm all right. I just something caught in my throat a little bit. I'm all right. Better than a toad.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know toads choked.
Oh, you never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, frog in your throat. You never heard of that?
No. Sorry, I can't say that I'm used to that one. Where I'm from, we don't have a lot of frogs.
Right. I think this food's gonna put me out of commission. I'm gonna probably just take it easy. Do you want some of it?
Can I?
Sure.
He's gonna like hold his hands out just for like the food here, so I'll like sit on the edge of the log, just kind of like reaching out his hands for like the sandwich.
I give it to him immediately, but my pinky is holding onto the small piece of parchment, and just kind of, as soon as I let go, I just kind of cover with the rest of my fingers and just kind of hold it tightly in my hand as I just kind of lay back up against the log and just kind of sit there, just relaxing, just trying to keep my cool.
Okay.
It's really smooth, but unfortunately 4 more notes fall out because I wasn't sure if you'd find the first one.
Yeah, out of curiosity.
No, it's okay. Those are lottery tickets.
Out of curiosity, can I have you make sleight of hand just to see how well this looks? Like how if it looks natural you're doing that with the paper, or whether it looks like obvious as, just like it does not look stealthy at all.
I have +2 for that.
Yep.
All right.
You got this.
10.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, so like well enough in a way, you kind of like put it between your pinky and the one finger and hand him the sandwich. He kind of like raises his eyebrow for where the paper came from, but he just kind of like shrugs and takes the sandwich. He's more focused on the sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
the rest of you guys, are you guys currently just are you guys watching right now, or are you guys just off to your own devices?
I was like laying up against the log with Draconis.
Okay.
Yeah, Shiro and Cassius were, I think, finishing up our work for the night on the tattoo.
Yeah, so I guess this is a question to you, Voice. Do you think, for us being companions for, around 2 weeks at this point, that an observant individual would find it odd for you to be giving up food willingly?
I mean,
That's a good fucking question.
She hasn't shown an aggressive manner of hogging tater tots, if that's what you're asking.
it's more of like, it's more in the sense of you get your food, you eat it all. This is the first time you're ever giving it away. Like,
Yes,
is
also-
that abnormal to us?
Yeah, and every time that we've discussed food and you've had anything extra to say about it, it's been to say that you are generally gotten more than the rest of us. So I guess it's not necessarily to say you love food and are hogging it all the time, but having an issue with something or not finishing what you have. Does that seem a little off? Maybe.
DM, I think that maybe warrants an insight check.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
perhaps?
I think so. So
Are your eyes
I-
often bigger than your stomach?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I
Well, you could tell she's slender. She's a slender build. She's not like a big buff, burly type of barbarian. So I mean, she eats, but she's not like she doesn't do gobs and gobs.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I think it's enough that like it warrants a insight check, but the DC will be slightly high because of the fact that like it's not like a noticeable thing of like, oh, this person didn't eat their second sandwich. You know.
Dun, dun,
Well,
Yeah.
dun.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we'll give it a go.
She liked
Yeah.
that sandwich so
Oh,
much.
25.
All
Wow.
right, so
Let's go.
So Cassius,
his
I will
night.
say it makes sense to you because of the fact that you are the chef. Normally, you pay more attention because you set the meals for everybody. So you determine like who is always the one that wants seconds, who is always the one that normally eats the larger quantity of food. You often know how much food to prepare, and it just kind of like seems weird that like Yanalith at first just doesn't eat a second sandwich because normally she always gets a second portion of whatever you make.
Mhm.
So it's kind of strikingly weird, but it's not necessarily going to be like end of the world for you.
Who's getting the tattoo right now?
We're
No
not
one's getting it
tattooing.
yet. We're crafting the item that'll apply it later.
Yeah, so
Yep.
basically the way that we're working right now is Shiro is trying to describe to me the runes or symbols that he thinks will get the benefit that I want, and I'm trying to sketch it out and kind of practice freehand drawing it and seeing if I get it right. And he's going to look at that, kind of see if that would actually do what he wants it to do. And that's what every night we're doing. We're refining that process where I get better at drawing what he says, and he gets a little better at refining down the runes and symbols
Yeah.
to the strongest essence.
Yeah, so like what it should look like is this like demonic claw looking like with a mix of like some bestial side. Right now, like what Cassius has right now is like a rainbow like kitten like design on a piece of paper.
It's got a
and like
little chicken foot.
yeah,
It's
and
just
then
got
like
its little chicken foot.
I like to think like it's a cat's paw with like some like glittery effects. And Shiro goes, "Yeah, I don't think that's it.
That's not gonna work.
Hey,
That's not it."
I passed my sleight of hand this last one. He failed his
That's
arcana,
true.
so
I actually did.
I did a perfect job of
I got-
recreating whatever it is that he told me to do.
You know, the art's good. It just I was bad at telling you what runes to incorporate this time.
I'm gonna walk over to Shiro. Hey, can I get you for a second? I've got to take a piss. Can you come with me?
I'm just gonna slowly turn my head.
I will say,
I
I don't
need
think
someone-
I don't think this has ever
I
happened
need someone
before.
just to watch me. Someone keep me safe, and immediately you'll just grab your arm and just kind of pull you up.
Okay.
You will see Hans go, "Well, if you need a companion for that, we have a couple other females around here that could help."
No. It's all right. I got it. It's his specialty. Come on, Shiro. Let's go.
Could I have like just deception there?
Sure.
It's a specialty.
Specialty.
Okay. 11.
They're gonna think I'm weird, not in front of the other adventurers.
Like Han's a little weird by it, but you know he doesn't say anything more there.
All right, come on. And just we'll just move around the log and just we're gonna essentially we're gonna move just
Find a nice
around-
secluded bush.
Yeah.
just around over here to the side.
Once you get just around
go a sec.
kind of that top area where you're about to go out of sight,
Okay.
Yanlith, you're going to hear a whisper in your ear. Do not freak out. This is something that I can do. I'm whispering from my position. over here, but is there something wrong at the moment? Because you have been acting a little bit squirrely. You can answer these if you like, just make sure to whisper.
Okay. So I'm not talking to you, Shiro. Okay, Cassius, if that's you, I'm gonna talk to the boss and just you keep an eye on Griff and the rest of the camp. Talk to you later. Bye. Hang up.
So,
And she tries to like touch something in the air, just try to like don't know what to do with my hands to like stop this conversation.
yeah. So I just used my third form Whispers Through the Trees, which acts very similarly to the message cantrip. And so there's going to be, as this is a breathing style, there's typically in a normal D&D game, it would have a somatic component that may give away that I'm trying to message somebody. However, with breathing styles, I can manipulate it through my breath, which kind of works nicely with this. So I'm just kind of sitting and drawing with my face away from the rest of the group. Not that they could see my lips moving anyways because of the mask.
Ask.
And
That would be
Yeah, yeah.
an amazing cantrip for like an elf subclass or elven class or race or something like that.
yeah, it would be quite cool. And so I'm manipulating the soft words that come out of my mouth to be carried along a stream of wind that goes directly to Yanalith into her ear, and then creates kind of like a loop and then comes around and then catches from her mouth her response as it comes back to me to reach my ear.
So you're Pocahontas.
Yeah, and it only travels along that line, and so nobody else will hear this whisper, but it is directly to Yanalith as if I was right next to her.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Um,
Only downside is it feels like someone's blowing in your ear.
Yeah, it feels a little off-putting. Just like a hot breath.
Oh, it's hot? No.
Oh no.
she'll immediately no, she won't. She'll squat, but she won't drop her trousers. But she's not gonna go that far yet. But she'll just kind of keep her head looking down as Shiro, I don't know what direction
Shiro,
you're facing.
Shiro starts to look the other way, back off, sort of perpendicular to the camp.
Shiro, I need to talk to you.
He turns his head away from the camp and, what is it?
Hand me a piece of leaf. Something that I can wipe myself with. Come on!
God damn!
Is there a leaf big enough on this bush for Crouch?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I pull a leaf off of the bush.
I take it and
Yeah, yeah.
immediately I do an exchange. I hand her the piece of parchment, or I give him the piece of parchment as I'm taking the leaf, and just kind of put it underneath my legs, not really doing anything, just kind of holding it and just dropping it down on the floor, onto the ground,
At this
onto the grass.
moment, Griff, you feel an uncomfortable gaze on you as Cassius is staring daggers into your back or your side.
Yeah, as I notice that, I'm just gonna be like, mother, kind of saunter over because you're staring at me. What?
I don't know. I've been told by Yenneleaf to watch you, but I don't know why.
Okay.
He's
What's
just
the
gonna
concern?
give a little. I don't know what the concern is. She did not say.
Did her voice sound agitated?
I don't know. It was a whisper. It was very hard to find the tone of voice in that.
Okay.
She seemed a little strange, but
I'll kind of like move some of the paper to look at it as like we're talking. And maybe make a mock history check to like see if I can recall stuff like this. Basically feigning like I'm knowing what you're doing.
I mean,
Either way, and oh, sorry, go ahead, DM.
yeah, well, I don't think there's any history check. I mean, there's no
Oh.
precedence for this.
Okay.
Also, I don't think we're
Um,
doing quite a good enough job for you to be able to look at that and say, "I know." what
Yeah,
that
yeah,
says, but-"
exactly. Like so
Sure.
far, this conversation hasn't really even started off yet.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll say to Griff, I think that there may be something wrong. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it's best for us to stick close together and until we figure out exactly what it and do what's happening.
Okay.
At this point, before we cut back over to Shiro and stuff, Griff and Cassius, I'll have you guys make me perception checks.
Yeah. Okay. Perception. Roll. I got a fuck all. Got a 9.
17.
Yeah, Griff, you don't really notice anything. Cassius, because you guys both groups have like immediately like moved away, not really saying anything, but immediately started like talking to each other, especially like one group just went away off to just talk to themselves, and one group immediately afterwards started talking and whispering to one group. The elf is looking at both of you.
Oh, Spearman?
Yeah,
yeah,
we're being
yeah.
suspicious as heck.
Yeah, you guys are being fucking suspicious as hell.
Okay.
You have erased alerts.
Go. Good to know.
Okay. Cutting back over to Yanolith and Shiro. What's the conversation look like over there?
After we do the little sleight of hand palming exchange, I'll kind of look down and try to unfurl this note as subtly as I can. What's it say again?
It's basically telling you that they will try to assassinate you tonight.
Yeah, it just says they will try to assassinate you tonight, right? It doesn't say
Who or what?
who said it, or it doesn't say who they are,
Yeah.
or who it's addressed to even.
No.
Mhm.
Okay. Take a look at that. And I'll crumple it. And I don't know if I can tell, but I do have. I also have calligrapher supply proficiencies. Can I recognize? Have I seen Yanolith write anything ever?
You know that's a question. Have
I was
you
gonna
been?
say, can I recognize the
Yeah,
handwriting? But I don't know if
yeah.
you've written anything in the time
Yeah,
we've known
yeah,
each other.
yeah. I have.
No, I have not actually.
I
I can
The
write,
question.
but I have
Oh, I
not.
was about to say the question we should be asking is, can she write?
Yes, she can definitely write.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
she's smarter than the average barbarian.
I like to think that like I think of the DnD short there. It goes, oh, I've not known you to read. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
Great quote.
I
But
love
yeah,
that.
as you read that, Shiro, what's going through both of your guys' minds with this?
I'm wondering which of them they is. I have to assume it's all of them. Why just me? Why is Yanolith warning me? They're gonna assassinate me in particular. I want to.
Come on, how long does it take you to read it? Can you read? Am I the only one?
I've already looked at it and crumpled it in my hand. Let's see. How do you know?
What kind of question is that? How do I know what?
You wrote this, didn't you?
No! I was eating my sandwich and I found this note inside my sandwich. Someone's going to kill us.
It's a sandwich note. Most trustworthy
right.
source.
Great.
Someone's bound to hurt us. One person or many of them, the group, I don't know what's going on. But I think we're in trouble here.
All right. That's fine. Now
I
we know
talked to you because
how we
you're
can
the
deal with
leader, and I know that you have at least could have an idea of what to do. Because the only thing I can figure out is I'll just go swords blazing. So what do you want to do?
It's hard to say how credible this is. With our current information, we should be on our guard. I'll keep watch. I'll keep an eye on them tonight.
Tonight they're supposed to kill us.
Well, if I
It's
keep
too
an eye-
much. Oh, please, no. Turn around. Don't look. Listen. I just think we need to find a way to talk to the rest of the group without leading any suspicion. But we need to act. We need to come up with a plan.
All right. Well, I'll let Cassius know and see what he thinks.
I said don't look, you pervert. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
You guys will watch as like the rogue starts watching over. Everything all right over there?
Yeah, I'm just handling it. Just sort of things are sort of backed up. We got it. Thank you.
She'll kind of like wait by the rocks here, just kind of like maybe just making sure everything's okay. She's she's now sitting there listening.
I'm gonna
as
call
best
to
she
her.
can.
Cassius is our healer. He should have something for this. Can you get him for us?
Which one's Cassius again?
The masked one.
Ah,
They're both masked. The one
Yeah,
with the red hood.
I'll yell back. Do you want me to bring the hemorrhoid cream?
Sure. She's at that point, Shiro. You could see
She's-
like her face,
call-
not just red as her skin tone. It's purple. She's furious. She's. You could see the sort of like violence brewing within her as soon as she says that.
someone's gonna die, and it's not one of the other adventurers.
It wasn't a threat. It was a promise.
I'm going to rummage through my pack and pick a random salve that I have, and
We were supposed to let
probably
Rogan
just
get
some form of
Cassius.
random disinfectant or something like that. And I'll jog myself over to the area, kind of going past, and I'm just like, she rips it open every once in a while. It happens. Don't worry about it. And then I'll keep on going.
I'm gonna leave her in your capable hands. I'll try to. Is the rogue watching? Is she looking in this direction?
She's not looking, but you can definitely.
I'm gonna
give me
try to-
perception whether or not you can tell if she's trying to listen.
Sure. I'm gonna try to palm Cassius the note.
Okay.
And I've got I didn't turn the extension on, but that was a 17 plus 2, 19.
Okay, yeah, you were able to do so. Palming the note to him, but you definitely notice that
That was the perception.
Yeah, you definitely notice that the So yeah, we'll palm the next one with the sleight of hand. But you definitely can tell that the rogue is listening.
Okay. So I'll leave her in your capable hands. I don't know why she wanted me in the first place. 22 to sleight of hand to palm this note to you.
All right. I kind of feel something being pressed into my hand, and I'll wait until I'm properly around the bush to just kind of take a look down there. Not down at the proposed hemorrhoid, but down there at the note.
I'll take a seat here, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at that, I'll just kind of blink for a second
This way.
and just say, does Grief know?
Not yet. I just got it just like maybe about a few minutes ago. I'll let
Fresh
Shiro
hemorrhoid.
know. I'm just letting Shiro know. We need to just be ready. Keep an eye open.
I'm going to try and talk to the rogue to distract her from listening.
I can let Grief know right now. And then I'll use my whispers through the trees and whisper actually through the trees because I am on the opposite side of a tree. And then it'll go to Griff. Go, Griff, it is Cassius. Do not react in any way. This is completely normal that I'm whispering into your ear. There is a chance that we are going to be assassinated tonight. We're trying to figure out what to do. Stay there.
Yeah. Doing that, like hearing that, my only reaction to that is like a kind of tilt to the head. But then I just go over to Draconis and scratches his head, and you get a response of "Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?" Like a indication.
Yeah. Griff, while you're
Called me a good boy. I don't know what this means, but
yeah.
Only Cassius can hear the good boy. It's not for anyone else.
Yeah, because I'm like scratching Draconis's mane and all.
Yeah, Griff,
And you
you're
say,
the-
and you whisper "good boy," and no one else hears it, not even Draconis.
yeah.
yeah, it just gets swept off of your mouth.
And the group and Draconis is extra looking really heavily at him because he doesn't know if he's a good boy or not now. But I will say for Griff, making a perception.
Okay. Perception. Oh boy. That is gonna be 24.
Okay, you are very keen to it now. You see the look of like it looks like the elf and the rogue are kind of like nodding their head at each other, and the elf leans over and she's whispering something into the paladin's ear.
Is the message still
Gosh,
working
this is so hard.
on me?
No.
I'd say it lasts for I
It
don't know,
lasts
maybe
for
like
a round.
10 seconds or well, I don't know. It's hard to say, but I'd say it would last long enough for you to gather your thoughts and reply with a short message. So
Yeah,
if it takes you longer than immediately after the good boy, then I
Eh,
probably
imme-
wouldn't.
Yeah, if I notice this like immediately after I say the good boy, I just say they know.
Okay, short enough. Then getting that, I'll turn to analyze and say, "Stop being so. Stop fighting me on this. We go to the same song and dance every 5 days. You rip it open, and then I have to come here. I see it all the time. Why are you trying to hide it from me?" And
Okay.
then I will whisper afterwards. And Grief says that they know.
Then we better do something.
Uh,
Better be ready.
Why did you send Shiro away? He's the one that makes the decisions.
I didn't send him away. He walked away from me.
Why would he do that? We don't make decisions without him.
I'm just at least telling you that you need to act. Just be ready.
I
I'm going to com-
like
I'm
how
going
like
What do you expect me to do?
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
like
stand up and just walk over and just past, just kind of just move and just kind of whisper,
just be ready. Get ready, all right? Just
Yeah.
Consider
do
me
your
ready.
thing. Your man of mystery, face shadow thing, whatever it is you do.
I'm gonna keep walking.
I like to think though that like halfway through that conversation, like Yenla is literally like, "What? Well, this is Shiro. Shiro's the plan guy. Where did Shiro go?" He goes, "I don't know." Griff's literally sitting down there, going like, "Don't worry, I'm sure Shiro will give the signal." Shiro's over there going like, "I'm glad I'm distracting the rogue right now. Seems like everything's going all right."
Could I possibly, if I notice Shiro, could I possibly like, if I can, like, I'm willing to do a sleight of hand to try and catch his eye and go like a nod of like they know.
Yeah.
Type
Okay.
thing.
I will have you roll sleight of hand, and I'll have Shiro roll perception.
Also, DM, did we ever get
19.
did we ever get anything that would constitute a short rest?
You would get a short rest. Yes.
Can I argue for insight instead of perception, or do I need to do perception to see if I notice him trying to signal me at all?
Yeah, you need perception to notice him trying to signal you. So it's kind of one of those fine lines where he needs to be obvious. Griff was a little bit too subtle. He did not beat the 19 there. So
No, I needed to beat your sleight of hand.
Ah,
I do have a question, kind of retroactively, but when I looked at the paper, can you give me a little bit of details on how neat the kind of font? Because again, I as well have calligrapher's supplies proficiency,
it
and
look
would like to
it looks
kind
like
of try to gather.
it looks
Is
like
it
a
a learned person, maybe a man or a woman?
it, it looks like a mess. It looks like a doctor's note.
No.
That like
Hmm.
somehow ended up in the dry cleaning.
So
some
probably
mayonnaise on
not
it.
somebody who's all right. So in
Not
my
doctor
mind,
handwriting.
yeah, in my mind, I'm ruling out a rogue who is very dexterous with their fingers. Probably the spear woman for the same reason. I think the paladin is more properly trained in things of a vaguely artistic nature, given the whole knightly thing. And I don't know, wizards seem pretty kind of messy with their notes sometimes, so it could be either one of them. Could be the barbarian as well. I don't know. I think
It was
the
in the
three up
sandwich,
top,
though.
the three up top, I'm ruling
We don't know
out.
what was in the
Yeah,
sandwich.
it really it could be the war pick guy. I'm thinking is prime suspect if it was in the
I'm
sandwich.
going over to him actually to like Yelith is actually walking over to him, and she is just right now just kind of standing sheep a little bit like awkwardly. She's like ready to take him out.
Yeah,
Like
Yenilith,
first person she's going for.
yeah, Yenilith, you go over to like the bull, and he's kind of like standing over the pot there. There and I'll have you roll me perception for him.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Perception +2. Oh, not too bad. 17. That's a
Yeah.
good roll.
Yeah, he's
rolling
he's
well
he's been
tonight.
pretty much standing away from the pot for a little bit of time. He's been kind of like taking care of like all the other food that you and Cassius have made. He hasn't spoken to you guys in a while, but he's just been preparing the food and doing some other stuff in the background. He hasn't participated too much, but as you like kind of go up to like talk to him, you notice that like he's standing there and he's standing over the pot, and you notice there's like drool dripping down a little bit of like one of it on the side of his face, and he's got like vacant eyes.
Oh fuck.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to just glance over a little bit more to inspect and just kind of make sure, see if he's conscious.
He is not conscious because he is dead.
Oh!
Oh no.
Huh?
How is he already dead?
Standing
Poison in the food,
dead.
maybe? If he ate a lot of it, then. Actually, can I roll a retroactive perception check to see if I would have noticed if he ate particularly more than everyone else?
Yeah, you go ahead and roll there, Cassius.
So he's just standing there?
19.
He's just standing there, basically dead. He hasn't moved
He's
for a
slumped?
while.
He's basically like slumped over the
his
equipment.
body is rigid.
He died standing up.
Yeah, he died standing up, and like his body is so toned right now that like it just won't let him fall.
That's a 19 on the perception.
Yeah. Yeah, like as far as like what you can tell though, Cassius, the problem is that he's just been kind of standing there the same time. He's just been kind of like looked like he had just been working, and he'd had his back to you guys for a while now. That it didn't look like there's anything out of place. But he is, but like from like Yedala's perspective, that's where it's like you see her face is definitely retroactively like in horror.
I'm going to just gently just put my hand on his broad shoulders and just kind of nudge him.
You nudge him, and then his body just falls over. And as you do, you watch as everybody else kind of like turns to look at now.
Yeah, us included, I imagine.
Yeah, them included. As you just see like him just fall over, just basically just like on the ground, laying prone now. As you immediately see like Hans and the spear woman go, whoa, what happened? What happened?
I don't know. I think he's dead.
He can't be dead.
I was gonna go walk over just to
go-
say hi, and
go-
he was just slumped over. He was drooling. He was just standing.
You
I
see the mini sorceress there kind of goes. She's like, out of the way, out of the way. I'm gonna go check.
Alright.
She'll start like checking the bull here a little bit, and she goes, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, bull's dead.
Cassius, can you figure out what happened?
I was about to put myself forward for the job. I would like to walk over and try to, on closer inspection, do a brief coroner's exam.
I'm putting my hands on rest. I'm resting my hands on the back of my neck with my fingers intertwined. However, as I'm doing so, they're not just intertwined with each other, they're also resting on the hilt of my sword.
Yeah. As you go ahead and make me a medicine check there, Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
I think
19.
as that's going on, Shiro's kind of checking
are you
on
today?
Yanalith.
I know, this is crazy.
It's
Honestly,
wild.
it's been all of us. All
a
of
new
our rolls have
Cassius.
been actually decent. There have been like
Yeah,
2 bad rolls out
yeah.
of maybe
I only had one good roll today.
10 or
Yeah.
something, 15.
Yeah. Going fantastic. for
Well,
you
still,
guys.
even your not great rolls were still like 10, 11.
Passable. Yeah, passable.
Yeah.
So yeah,
thought-
19.
Yeah. So you noticed all around him, his body seems fine. But you notice from like, it looks like there is a small like slash mark towards like the base of his neck. No, it wasn't a slash mark. It was piercing. It looks like it hit at the base, like the nape of the neck. As far as his muscles, it looks like it was, like rigor mortis is why he basically, like locked up and he didn't fall over. So whatever it was like a fast acting poison, and it didn't like, he didn't make a sound or anything. Like from
Does it seem consistent with the wider head of a spear, or more so the sharper point of a dagger?
the sharper point of a dagger for sure.
Mhm.
As you guys,
I'm.
I
I think I'll feign taking a little bit of extra time, and I will whisper through the trees to Shiro. It was the cat lady. Almost certain.
Okay.
And then I'll do the same thing to Griff, who I notice is a little bit split from the group.
I'm split in just enough to where I can move quick.
Mm.
But I would have like moved to about here maybe. Draconi's kind of stepping a little bit more in front of me. Kind of because we're concerned.
Yeah. At this point, you watch though as like it looks like the other group is heavily suspicious of you right now. They are looking to each other, and then they are looking to you guys. Finally, like within like a little bit of like 5 seconds of like brief time, you see Han goes up. She goes, "Enough, everybody, enough! Like let's inspect Bull. We'll get answers. Everybody be on high alert. Just because this happened doesn't mean it was any of us, okay? I suggest we all back away. We all just calm down."
And
Good call.
if you would all like, I can run you through my findings. And I did a quick look through, and I think I found what may have done it.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
I'll kind of turn him in a way to show off the body to the rest of the people. So I found an incision in the base of his neck. And it was small. It was something that, and if you look at, and I know that you may be suspicious because it was a member of your group and not ours, but if you look at the weapons that we carry, it is not consistent with any one of them. You can see, and I'll kind of like point a little bit to it and trace from edge to edge to show how thin it is. I do not carry anything that would create such an incision. The sword that my friend over there carries would not be the case, and if it was my friend over here, then it would be 3 incisions rather than 1.
Oh, I see what you mean.
There was almost certainly a fast-acting poison that killed him where he stood upright, and he did not move from the position he was standing and facing towards the pot, so I'm thinking that it was either somebody who was very skilled with moving without being seen, or potentially a friend.
Can I see any? And can I roll an insight to see if any of them are like twitching? Any of them
Yeah,
are
if somebody
like,
gets nervous, I was thinking the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, you notice as like he's explaining the fightings, like the one switching are what looks to be maybe the archer and maybe the rogue. And you notice a little bit of like the dwarf, but the word dwarf looks like he's more hyperventilating than anything else.
What about the little? What about the little halfling?
She's a wizard too.
Wizard over here.
Yeah, she's just kind of like bull, bull, and you know like you just see like a
Denial.
little bit of like tears coming down her face.
I'd like to insight check her.
All right, go ahead.
As he does so, I'd like to make a note of
11.
watching particularly heavily
Yep.
the Tabaxi.
Yeah.
I'm-
You definitely notice that she looks genuinely sad.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and I'm heavily watching the Tabaxi.
I'm watching all of them, but more focused on the Tabaxi and the Archer that are twitching more.
You at this point though, you watch as like everybody's
Oh.
kind of like glaring at each other. You see the elf finally mention. She's like, she goes. Well, it's obvious. We've been traveling together for at least a week or 2 now. Finally bring in people, and suddenly Bull is dead. We already have our suspects.
Hang on.
Whoa, hold on now.
What
I know this
were
doesn't
you?
look good.
What were you guys talking about here before? You guys all kind of split up and started huddling each other just a few minutes ago.
I had to take a shit.
Yanalith. All right. Yanalith found a note.
A note.
A note. Who has it now?
I'll kind of look to you to just kind of, if you catch my eye, I'm looking for confirmation that you actually want this.
I'll nod to you.
I'll kind of reach up under the left corner of my mask where I'd hidden it as it connects closely to my cheekbone, and I'll just kind of pluck the crumpled up note out and just toss it with a slight aid of the wind your way.
I'll catch it and say, I don't know who wrote this, but Yanalith found it and feared it was a warning directed to us. It says it will try to assassinate you tonight. So we were being cautious of you.
You see the paladin kind of step up. Can I see the note?
Yes.
He,
I'll hand it to him.
he'll take it from you, and he'll look at the handwriting and everything else, and he then takes the handwriting and he'll go over to the rogue here. You notice that them start whispering as he like starts showing her the note. As he's talking, do you guys do anything in the meantime, or are you just watching?
My hands are still resting behind my neck, still holding on to the hilt.
I'm potentially anticipating if the person who did it knows that they've been caught, that they might start a fight. So you're all going to feel the familiar warm pickup of some favorable winds. As I'll
Getting
do
ready
that.
to I'm not gonna cast Zephyr Strike, but I'm getting ready to Hunter's Mark one of them.
I am actually just. I'm gonna watch the two of them talking, and see if I can overhear without getting any closer. They're trying to be subtle, but they're not moving off to the side too
Yeah.
much. So I'll see if I can overhear what they're saying or read their lips. I don't have the feat that lets you read lips.
Yeah, I
I was just-
will.
Well, it doesn't let you read lips anymore either.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
I will say though, for when you cast that magic, I rolled Arcana for the dwarf. He rolled a nat 20.
That's
the-
our breath style.
Yeah, your
It's a
breathing
breathing
style.
style.
It's still magical.
Oh,
I was under the impression it was something that people wouldn't know about
Yeah,
or understand.
your wind is as far as like your message, but not necessarily casting bless.
I mean, but it's not casting bless. It's like there's just a little warm breeze that's would aid people in their movements. And
Yeah, but I mean, it's
I mean,
still.
I'm
still,
willing to roll with
yeah.
your
Yeah,
with your bunches.
the way
but,
that it's like, there is still a magic that carries through the wind. You know what I mean? So, and I set the
Sure.
DC high. He just rolled stupidly high. So, like the dwarf is kind of like whispering to the archer now. For Shiro, there, I will have you roll for me perception with a high DC, trying to read their lips.
Okay. Come on. 21.
Oof.
Dang.
You
All right.
you maybe get the idea. He's not pointing the fingers at anybody, and he's like, they're definitely saying names before they finally like settle on something. Hans basically goes, he'll step back up to the group and he goes, "We know we might have a suspect of who wrote the note, but before we give our findings, we would like you all to try. We'd all like to study your. Do you guys have something that you've written down, or written parchment of something that you guys have written on, or maybe some sort of scroll from you guys at all? That we could test your
Yes.
handwriting."
Cassius and I were working on inscribing some runes moments ago.
Yeah, with like slow movements, I'll head over to the area down here, kind of going close by. If they're still whispering, then I'd like to hear what they're talking about. If not, then
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
No,
going by just to check on them.
as you come by, they're shutting the fuck up.
That's fair. Then I will grab the notebook that we were working with, and then come over here and show on it the my own drawings, and I guess I would have put in a heading at least. So
And
there's a heading to mark, and then notes probably written by Shiro regarding the different kinds of things. If you want to be more specific than that, then
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. And I think I would have. I think my my contributions are very much. It's rune based. It's trying to bind magic to an item, and so it's not language. But I also have. I would also say, if this isn't sufficient, I also have a book that I've written in the margins of.
Yeah. He'll look at both of them and he goes, "Yeah, I see your handwriting doesn't match up anything with this." He'll like kind of study them for a second. He goes, "What about the other one, Yanalith and Griff?"
I can write something down. I don't got anything.
He'll,
If you got something I can write with.
Yeah, you notice though that he's very quick to kind of like he rummages through his stuff and he finds a quill and stuff like that and parchment, and he finds it out pretty fast and he gives it to you guys to start writing.
Yeah.
Write-
I'll
write
just write Drakewing and Draconis. The way it's written,
Yeah.
he can tell immediately.
Yeah.
Letters are
Mhm.
like letters are. It's written fine, but it's just like very much dirty like handwriting.
Yeah.
Like
He
it's
doesn't
not
write a lot, so it's not
clean.
clean.
I'll
yeah.
write my name Yanalith in papyrus font.
What is papyrus font?
Avatar. Avatar.
think it's the
Blue.
note.
The Avatar
The blue people.
movie,
I
like the font from that logo.
Yeah.
It's a real font you can get on your computer.
Oh, okay. I just never really looked at that. Okay. So you will say though the he goes, okay, so we have two suspects now. The ones that, as far as the writing for this letter that match well, is either Griff or he like looks towards the dwarf. And as he looks towards the dwarf, the one rogue goes, "I knew it was fucking you." Like a fucking dwarf that doesn't know how to cast spells like a proper wizard. And he goes, "No, it wasn't me at all. I'll have you know, I've worked extremely hard for what I have. And hey, it doesn't mean anything. Like, you had them show you, two of them had to do their
Insight.
writings." Yeah.
That's gonna hold dirty 20.
Yeah, everything he says seems to be lining up. And he goes, "But those two already saw the note. They could have been making their writing look a little bit better, so that way it doesn't show."
Either way, whoever wrote the note probably wasn't the killer.
Are you talking about me and Shiro? Because you saw us writing down.
He's
The
just
stuff
referring to your
before-
whole group. He's just suspicious
No.
of your whole group.
We did these writings before there was even a note that was found. It was, Yannalis went after we were finished up with these, so there was no forgery here.
With that though, you see the spear woman kind of like step up. She goes, "Right now, our group is suspicious of yours, and yours is suspicious of us. But right now, we have a dead comrade."
It's true.
You see the paladin step up. Go ahead, Shiro.
We can keep our distance. Like your leader said, there's a chance whoever did this wasn't affiliated with either group.
Mhm.
I'll speak up to the spearwoman after a second. I don't mean to be rude, but for somebody who is unwilling to share their name with their group members because they're all going to die anyways, I find it hard to believe that you care very much as to find this issue.
Oh, you see a very like pissed look approach her face. She goes, "How fucking dare you, Mr. fucking masked man? He won't even show his face."
Just gonna, I'm gonna kind of step and just holding hands up. It's like, easy. We get there. We're all agitated right now. Let's take the suggestion of both of our leaders. I get that you lost a comrade. We've lost comrades as well.
No, you haven't.
Yes, we have. We've lost a comrade. In the heat of battle. Fighting what we fight. We know the risks of what we fight. You know the risks of what you fight. But right now, accusing each other when we don't have all the facts is going to get more killed. How about we just lower our weapons and we try and rest. Keep an eye on each other. And I was like, his hands like facing Cassius and his hands like kind of in front of her. Just like hands up,
Yeah.
not against his weapon or anything.
You do see though that it's finally the mage though here. She stopped crying from Bull and she's like, no, we settle this now, because if you guys killed him, then that just gives you an opportunity to talk in secret and then make a plan.
Yeah, I'm up for that. We need to settle this right here, right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather not fight and kill people. You are adventurers who fight monsters that we do not go after. I get that you're upset. I get that you lost a comrade. We can settle this more amicably than settling it via fighting. Your comrade is dead. Most of us were all eating at the time of his death, potentially.
If you would all like to dispute the claims that I've made about his body, then you are more than welcome to do so. I'm, at the very least, confident in my ability to assess things of the medical variety.
You'll see
But
like the paladin.
If
You'll
you
see.
trust me in these, then you know from the weapons that we carry, it could not have been us.
Yeah, you see the paladin kind of like put a hand on your shoulder, Cassius, and he goes, "No, we trust you. I would have made the same judgment. Why don't we, for the sake of fairness, for the sake of getting to the bottom of this, so that way no criminal can walk away, and no criminal could maybe talk to their comrades, if they have any. We will select one person from our party and one person from your party to lead the investigation. And we will separate everybody out into at least 2-man teams. So that way we have more of a chance to like discuss with others. And also keep you all separated.
And to keep all of you separated at the same time. Because we don't know who did it.
He goes, yes. I will lead the investigation on our front, and like as the paladin says that, everybody kind of like nods their heads there.
I can lead it for us. Look to the others for any objections.
I give
You got
him
no
a-
objections from me. You got no
Nod of
objections
approval
from
from
me.
me as well.
Yeah, same nod of approval.
Yeah. Shiro, was it right?
Right.
Yeah. You divide up the people from my squad as far as which people go into the tents, but I will get to decide where your squad goes in return then. Does that seem fair?
I'm gonna make an insight check on this guy. Does he seem genuine in his aims to solve this thing, or do I think he might be trying to just get one of us isolated so he can get a quick kill before this goes down?
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe it's the former, but I do want to make a check before I agree.
Okay,
So
go
can I
ahead.
try and get a read?
Yeah, go for insight.
You got the Shiro.
22.
Okay. So, as far as everything goes, everything about what this guy says, 100% logical, and you kind of agree with everything. And he makes a lot of sense. You don't feel like he's lying at all or putting up a farce, and he does want to figure out who did this, but you just get this weird, like, twitching feeling that could be good or bad. You don't know
It's
if he's
'cause
like,
we're charmed.
yeah, he doesn't know if you don't know if it's kind of like he's withholding information or if he's telling everything or if he's, like you feel like you don't 100% trust him, even though you agree with 99% of everything he just said.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So like a light suspicion, but nothing that's like concrete or anything like that. As much as like you would not trust any of them, really.
Yeah. That sounds fair. I think I would propose perhaps we can interrogate, question each individual together, the two of us, with both of us in the room.
That was my intention, but what I meant was that like we decide, like, for example, I have, and you look like he was about to say a number, but then he realized he has to subtract a number. Kind of like a flash of hurt goes over his face for a second there, and he goes, "We have enough that like we can split them up as far as where they go into which tent." My thought is that to make sure that I don't seem suspicious, and for total fairness, you decide where my party members go to which tents, and then in turn you trust me to decide where your party members go as far as the outskirts.
All right. You can do that. And so I'm understanding this right. We're just intending to separate everyone until we go talk to each of them individually.
Yes.
Okay.
So like he'd probably have like if there's 3 tents there, that means like 2 of them can be in one tent, 1 will be in one tent, and 2 other will be in 2 tent in like a tent there. Just because they have like a larger group and stuff like that. While you guys would be kind of like split up like evenly, just like one, and Griff would still keep his dog though.
It's not a
I'd
dog.
recommend.
Yeah.
I'd recommend just for the in interest of catching this criminal and not giving them a chance to slip away. No one goes in a tent. We all stay in the open, but we split people up, have them isolated in different areas.
Yeah.
And also,
how about what we do then for the tent? We use the tent as our investigation,
you can do that.
interrogation.
That way, no one knows what's being said or by who.
Yep. So
So
you decide where my party goes, and then I'll then make this decision for yours.
do we have a list of the names?
I do actually, because I wrote it down last session. I was missing one, but there was Tipsy was the halfling mage. The Bull was the Minotaur barbarian, who's now dead. The Elven Spearwoman was the Elven Spearwoman. Callie was the Tabaxi rogue. I think Red Archer was just the name for the archer.
Yeah.
Stormbeard was the Dwarven mage, and I think the only person that I didn't get was the Paladin.
Paladin was named Hans.
Yes, okay, because you did say that a couple times today.
Okay. Okay. Then in that case, I'll like start pointing at people, and I'll just say, basically, I'll start pointing like Callie, you can stand over there,
And she'll
And-
follow.
Spearwoman between the tents there.
Mm-hmm. She'll follow.
Stormbeard between those 2 tents.
Oh, but I didn't do anything wrong. Doesn't the note make
Not
me
saying you did.
exempt?
I'm not saying you did anything wrong. We just need to separate everyone for now.
And he's kind of hesitant to do so, but he does so anyways.
A Red Archer can stand under the tree there.
She'll like nod and then go.
Tipsy, was it? Under this
Yeah.
tree.
She'll do so, and you just notice her the whole time she's looking at the bull.
If you want to stay there, you can. That's fine too.
She's gonna stay by her friend's side.
Is that all right? I imagine everyone can watch and
Yeah.
make sure nothing's been tampered with.
He goes, I think it's for the best. Thank you. That is very kind of you.
I'll also try to get a read on Tipsy as she's agreeing to like stay near him. I know someone else made an insight check earlier, but I hadn't, so I'll make one. 23.
Yeah. She genuinely seems upset, and like you understand like where like Griff and Cassius and even like Yanalith kind of like completely understand this girl and see something, and it's just, but for some reason, Shiro, with this intuition that you have, like you still put her on the list of being suspicious. You don't know why though.
Okay. As for my party, please.
He goes, can I get the well, we don't want to use the rocks just in case some of you try to like run away. So I will say barbarian woman near the fire.
Alright.
You with the dog, Griff, was it?
It's not a dog. Yes, Griff, but it's not a dog.
Can I get you over by this tree here?
Yep.
And he goes, Cassius, can I get you to just stand by this tree right here?
I'll give him a nod as I walk past.
Yep. He goes, before we start the investigation, me and Shiro will first deliberate as far as how we're gonna do this, and then we'll basically pull you one by one into the tent. And he kind of like points down to the tent, like down. He kind of doesn't trust Stormbeard right now. He's gonna point down to that tent. Is that tent fine over there?
That's fine with me.
I just don't trust a Stormbeard. He's acting a bit off.
Interesting.
And he'll start walking.
I think it was after the one thing. It's out of character.
Yeah. I'll ask here before the deliberation happens. There, what are you guys doing? As you guys are like sitting in silence and just kind of like basically probably staring at the other people.
I am. And you can't cast a spell. Yeah, I'm just looking around, surveying my surroundings, making sure my back is against the tree trunk. Essentially, me and Draconis' backs are against the tree trunk, and like we're not leaving our back open. Neck is very much pressed against it as well, to kind of do that like whole thing because it was at the nape of the neck, right? Like right on the back.
Yes, that's what Cassius said.
Okay. So yeah, it like if someone does that, it's very much I'm positioning myself to keep my neck safe, but just looking at everyone, mostly the other group.
I have my staff broken into 3, setting it up as kind of a support for my chin as I'm just squatting down in kind of like a catcher's stance with my chin supported on my staff bent down and planted into the ground as I'm just kind of surveying everyone else. But as Shiro walks away, I'll whisper through the trees, watch the volume of the meetings or interrogations in there. There's only the potential enemies close by. They may hear.
And Yanalith,
I
as
understand. Don't use this again.
Sorry.
Oh, good. Yeah, but Shiro just says, I understand. Don't use this again.
Okay.
Makes us look bad if they notice.
And Yanalith is sitting on the log, both legs on each side, and she doesn't have her sword out, but she has. She's using her hands to kind of crouch down and reach and just kind of scruff up her nails into the dirt and just kind of like dirty up her palms a little bit, and just kind of like in one hand and then just putting it into the other. She's just kind of like putting her hands together, just kind of making sure she gets her hands all just, all dirty.
You're doing the gladiator.
And then after that, just also just reaching down with her right hand and just kind of fidgeting with some of the dirt and just kind of sitting up and just kind of playing with some of it in her hands. She's holding on to it preciously.
I will say, as you guys each have like a moment to breathe before like the investigation begins, Yanalith, I will have you make me just a history check if you would.
Yay.
Yeah, you kind of just think back to like
There we
how
go.
the sandwich was and like the note laying in it. You think it was really weird that, of anything to like deliver like a message, why was it in a sandwich? Like you're just kind of
Actually-
like thinking about that.
Can I
Yeah.
think back on something? Were the
Um,
sandwiches handed out randomly?
I will let let's cut to Cat. I will let you. Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll let you do that. You're pretty intelligent and stuff like that for like how we flavor your character and everything else like that.
Yeah,
So,
I'm also like my passive perception is through the roof as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
While he's doing that, essentially what I'm doing, the reason why I'm sitting on the log in that particular way, is so that I can get a good vantage point at these three.
Yeah.
And then also my head kind of turning over to the side just casually. But I'm right now focused on these three. I was focused on this one at first, but no, I'm kind of doing like a roundabout. So I'm not sitting like facing this way. I'm sitting to where I can look that way and just glance around.
Gotcha. But yeah, Cassius, if you would like to roll for me.
What am I rolling?
You said history, right? To see if
I didn't say anything. I just wanted to say that I would like to recall if they were handed out randomly or if somebody was in charge of it.
Yeah, just give me a history roll, please.
History? Okay. 6!
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, no, you don't remember if they were specific sandwiches for everybody. You were too busy. You were too busy sitting there trying to make sure everything was made with love and perfection.
Yeah, I was pouring my heart and soul into my food, as I always do.
Oh my gosh, like you just couldn't. He was blinded by the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrapped up like a dose on the roller of the knife.
Back to Hans and Shiro as he goes, "Thank you, Shiro. I know this. While I have my suspicions about you, you don't seem like the type that would commit this. But I want to make sure, because we've been with this group for 2 weeks and not necessarily knowing that they're all trustworthy either, or if they're using your arrival to maybe see if they can't stir up trouble. But we also have our suspicions of you, so I will tell you that up front.
Of course. I'd like to... I wish I could say I trust you fully, but I have my suspicions as well. And I respect you being honest about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do the same.
Yeah. With that though, he goes, "Who should we call in first here?"
I think first we should lay out what we know.
Okay.
So
the bull
was poisoned.
The bull was poisoned in the nape of the neck. He was over there for like 5 to 10 minutes alone. We didn't really see anybody like approach him, so that means it probably happened when we were all getting up to go for food.
Right.
But seeing as how we were all over there, that any person could have done it. I think that's the safe assumption.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other than that, we know it was wound to the nape of the neck. It was poison, most likely.
Yeah. And if it was something small like a dagger or something, we're looking for something maybe. Well, technically, it doesn't really matter whether or not you're more of a dexterous fighter or a strength-based fighter for a dagger.
It's true.
I'm sorry, I was about to say dexterous, but that's not true. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to imply anything, because you noticed that you were a dexterous fighter, so...
No, it's fine. Oh. What else is there?
No. It seems like... it definitely seems like whatever did this to him maybe had some sort of like paralyzing effect, maybe? Or something like that.
I was thinking the same. Otherwise, he would have fallen over.
Yeah.
Do any of your people deal with poisons?
Well,
I'm an alchemist myself, but not a poisoner.
Yeah. I'm something of an alchemist myself. No, just no. Yeah, no. He goes. None of us really deal in any of it. We got Pixie, who kind of like Tipsy there, who kind of works with some medicinal herbs and stuff like that. You could make some poisons with those. But like the most notable is maybe the rogue, but she's normally always just been using her dagger. I think the rogue is the first one to start with, and then maybe the spear woman, and we clear both of those before we move on to others, especially because they're the ones that are right next to this tent here.
Not a bad idea. I'm also suspicious of the archer primarily.
Yeah,
to be honest.
we don't know a lot about her, to be fair, and she already had that Nichirin weapon with her when she joined. She said that like she got it off of a fallen comrade, and they gifted it to her. But it's all too possible that maybe they're looking to just that maybe they're a Nichirin hunter. If you've heard of those,
I have, unfortunately. And her weapon is unique. It produces ammo when she draws the bow, correct?
yeah, it's
So it wouldn't leave any weapon behind if she used it from a distance. Although it would be
No.
hard to use without us noticing a flaming arrow.
yeah. Who knows if it could just shoot regular arrows? But she's also an archer. She could easily use a dagger too.
It's true. All right.
So let's
call in Callie, was it?
yeah, Kali there, and he'll like step out of the tank, and he goes, first to call is Kali. As you guys watch like the rogue like move into the tent, and he'll
What's up,
like
Cassius?
Can we take our 5 minutes for the hour?
yeah,
I think I
I'll
gotta
go.
to the bathroom.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Editing 0 right here. We're gonna cut it. Go ahead. And we are back, everybody. As we start back up into the interrogation of Kali, Hans is gonna like kind of like point for you to go first, Shiro. Seeing as how this is kind of like his friend there, his companion, he'll let you start.
All right. Callie, can you begin by... First, I'd like to know if you work with poisons at all.
I have known to work with some poisons. Typically the more toxic variety. I typically go for the more that will mess you up on the inside.
Okay. Do you have any of these poisons on your person? No?
I have them in my backpack.
Would you mind to empty your pack for us?
And she goes, it's in the second tent there.
Okay.
Hans kind of like goes, do you want to go grab a Shiro or shall I?
Let's all step out. You can grab it.
Yep. Okay. So, you guys will all kind of like head to the thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Shiro, I will say that you can make an investigation roll while you're in the tent here, and like she's grabbing the backpack.
Oh, I'd love to. $30-20.
Yeah. You just notice that like nothing seems out of the ordinary, but from like when you've been like scavenging the tents here, it seems like there had been, if I'm not mistaken, there were 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I was right. As far as just noticing that there's 2 that are going to be sleeping here, 2 that are sleeping here. That you just find it weird or just like uncommon that as far as party lineup, there are going to be 2 people sleeping with the rogue. Maybe they don't trust her, or maybe it's just watching out for her. But just something just to point out.
So 3 people sleep in this tent typically?
Yeah.
Okay.
With that, she kind of like grabs the backpack and she gives it to Han and you there. And Han just gives it to you so that way you can investigate it.
Okay. I'm gonna start to empty it out, and I'll say, who typically sleeps in this tent?
She goes, well, it's typically me, the archer, and it can sometimes be... No, not the archer, sorry. It's me, the spear woman, and typically either Pixie or can sometimes be Stonebeard.
See, her name is Tipsy.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep thinking Pixie because she's so small.
Yeah, you've said it twice.
Yeah.
All right. I'll like open it up and lay it out, and I'll start to just kind of take everything one by one out of there. What kind of things am I finding?
You are finding different specimens of poison. From like your alchemy, you can definitely tell that these are more like high drug kind of poisons, something that like meant to do a lot of damage once it's injected. You don't see anything that's like a paralyze though. Paralyzing agent.
Are they labeled, or are they like?
I think just with like your like when you ask her or your alchemical knowledge, you could probably tell.
Okay.
Not going into too much detail and everything else like that, you know.
Yeah. I'll pour over the pack and see if there are any hidden compartments in the backpack.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation.
Oh, only a 12.
Yeah,
No.
you don't seem to find anything else.
Who never rolls below a 10 has rolled below a 10. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, with advantage too.
It's good though.
Okay. Do you have any hidden items on your person?
She goes, well, it depends on what you mean by hidden, or what you mean by items too.
Concealed blades or poisons.
She goes, I typically always have at least 2 concealed blades.
Would you mind to show me where they're at?
And she looks to Hans, and Hans goes, she has 1 in her boot, and she has a switchblade dagger in another place. And he kind of like touches his chest.
All right.
Just for like reference.
Would you please? I'll turn, but we'll say, would you please lay out your knives?
With that, she'll like reach down to the dagger and like she'll pull it out from like it's actually a part of like the heel of her boot. So lay that down, and then you see her just like reach into like the cleavage, and then like pull out like what looks to be like it's like an enclosed dagger. So then she like flips it open and then lays that down for you.
And
Damn, out of
any other
character.
daggers?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, is the one that's on her heel like a punch dagger?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I'd like to like examine each of the blades and see if any of them has blood or poison still on it, and see if any of them look like they might have been a likely candidate to deal the wound that killed the Minotaur, that killed Bull.
Yeah. You investigate both of them, but you don't seem to find any blood or poison on them.
Okay. Do any of them seem suited? I assume I would have looked over the body as well, or I'd like to at some point, if I haven't. Do any of them seem like they would be suited to deal the type of wound that nicked him and poisoned him?
Yeah, either of them could, but you definitely notice that maybe the dagger was slightly larger than like a super thin blade.
The whatever dealt the injury was thinner or thicker than the dagger?
Thicker.
Okay.
It looked like more of a sturdier combat dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Which she would still have is like on her waist, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can have the rest of your knives, please.
And she'll like lay them out. And like as far as the combat daggers go, they definitely match the description, but you don't find any poison on them.
Okay. And how do you clean your blades after you've used poisons?
Oh, well.
Do you have a cloth?
It's standard practice. Typically, I'll either use a cloth I have in my backpack, or I will typically even just use the natural terrain, like leaves or any kind of like waterways to help me clean it.
Okay. I'll check for that cloth.
You find
I
like
assume there might be residue from a few
yeah,
things on there. So
yeah, there's a cloth in there. You definitely tell that there's like some blood on it. One that looks like a darker kind of purplish poison. One that looks like a yellowish, and the one that looks like a reddish.
Is any of it wet?
None of it is wet.
None of it seems fresh. Okay. All right. Then, now that I've poured over your things, and I appreciate your cooperation, would you have any reason to kill Bull or anyone at the camp?
Well, none of the camp, and other than Bull was kind of a loudmouth, and he really threw his weight around during the town just because he was a minotaur. I had no reason to kill him.
That doesn't sound like him.
Do I believe her when she says this?
But it's up to you. Up
Can
to
I make
you
an
as the
insight check?
person. Yeah, yeah. Go make an insight check.
See if I get that funny feeling again. 22.
Yeah, everything kind of checks out. The throw his weight around doesn't make sense, but at the same time, this country's a little weird as far as like what races and stuff like that are permitted and aren't permitted on certain things. So you don't know, but you still get that funny feeling.
What's that funny feeling?
Okay. All right. What's your read, Hans? What do you think?
He goes, well, she's one of the people that I spend the most amount of time. It was me, Elf, and her that are the longest forming party members. So she's the one that I trust the most out of everyone here. That's why I
And
kind of
nothing
let
like this has ever happened.
And no, not in other parties that we've been in or we formed.
Okay. Let's see. I've been noticing something odd. I've been watching everyone very carefully and trying to get a read on them. And whenever I do, I've got this strange sensation like I'm missing something that I don't get often. Makes me think there might be more to this than meets the eye. What about you? Have you experienced something similar?
I get my. They always call it the sixth sense of an adventurer. When something doesn't, well, where everything seems fine, but you got that gut feeling.
Yeah,
Maybe we should investigate
that's
more, and then we'll get more clues.
I agree. I have no more questions at this time.
Yep. And so he'll let Kali go. We could probably call in the next one here, just to kind of
No
speed things
further
along.
questions, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
yeah. Yeah. The next spear woman comes in, and he'll let you lead the investigation there.
All right. What should I call you for ease of this questioning?
Just spear.
Spear. All right. Well, Spear. Obviously, I can see your chosen preferred weapon here. Do you use any other weapons?
I mainly use this one as my main weapon.
Okay. But you're trained in other weapons.
I'm trained, proficient in other weapons, yes. Both martial and common.
Okay. May I examine your spear briefly?
She gives over the spear. You can definitely tell that it's like a magical spear, and it's like higher quality too. As she kind of like gives it over to you.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll just kind of pour over it. I'm also going to look for any missed blood or poison on the blade. Any like hidden compartments
Um,
on the haft.
you search around, but
Channels for poison.
you don't seem to find anything.
It's a very nice spear.
She goes, thank you.
But I don't see anything that would indicate it's been used to poison someone.
Well, you know,
Have you ever used poisons before?
only ones that Kali has given me.
Do you tend to use them within the same day, or do you have poisons she may have forgotten she's given you?
Typically, I don't even really accept a lot of the poisons. The only time we do so is if Han calls to use them to gain advantage in battle.
But if you do get one, you tend to use it shortly thereafter.
I coat the weapon with it, but then I normally wash it off after the battle. I typically don't like to use that kind of sort of thing. I find it cowardly.
Do I believe her when she says that? Can I make an insight check?
Oh, you could just see it on her face, so it's disdain.
Gotcha. All right.
She goes, any other further questions for me?
Yes, actually. You're a fellow elf. May I ask how old you are?
Well, you know, it's rude to ask a woman her age.
I'm aware.
She'll, like, get a piece of paper out and she'll give it to you. Not wanting to say it out loud, yeah. Like,
I'll open the parchment to not show Hans.
Yeah. She is like, as far as like elven year, she's like, somewhere in like the 370.
You okay, Griff?
I'm good. I'm good. Just, you're not expecting to be that old.
I thought she'd be way older, to be honest.
How
Same.
old is that?
They
in human English?
they only get up to 750.
So what is she like? 30
He's
or
middle
something?
aged.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
middle-aged.
that's the joke.
yeah.
The joke is she's middle aged.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
He'll nod.
Baba, old lady.
It's wife material.
She like turns and looks outside the tent at Cassius. Just like she heard it. She could sense it.
I'll hand it back and I'll say, all right. Have you traveled with anyone I would have heard of, or otherwise done anything wideswept I would have heard of in the last couple 100 years?
I don't typically live up in the Elven country. That place is stagnant, boring. There's nothing to do, and they claim they're so great, but yet they hide behind a shield in their cities.
And you haven't done anything broadly regarded enough that I would have heard of it up there.
No. Typically, like, they don't find anything impressive living up there.
You're dancing around my question.
Am I really? I mean, have
You said you've
heard?
been an adventurer for a long time.
Yeah.
How many parties have you been with? A range. More than 5?
She narrows her eyes at you. She goes, more than 5.
More than 10?
Adventuring requires a lot of party shifting, especially one of my age.
Understandable. Just gathering information. And how long have you been with this party?
I've been in this party just for 2 weeks, but I've known Kali and Hans a little bit longer, and we've done some jobs together.
I'll turn to Hans. Remember how long ago you first met?
Oh, well, probably been about a year or two ago.
Okay.
Like I said, her and Kali are the ones I find the least suspicious because of the fact that they've been with me the most.
Right. All right. I have no more questions for you right now. Thank you for being forthright.
Yep, and she'll walk out, but like not before bumping your shoulder on purpose. He goes like,
What?
sorry about that. You
He injected you with poison. Quick, you have 20 seconds to live.
yeah.
It's the fucking Russian Cold War spy. Just poke her with an umbrella.
Yeah.
Which was an actual freaking weapon.
Yeah, he goes, who should we call in next?
Would you like to call in any of my party?
I would
It's been rather
like
one-sided so far.
I would like to question the barbarian. She's the one that found him like that, and she's also the only one that went up to get a second sandwich.
All right.
So if
Let's move back
anybody
to the first time call her in.
if anybody has the most interaction, it would probably be her or Cassius.
All right. We'll move back and call her in.
Yep. And he'll
I'll
go,
sort of head back to the other.
other tent. Okay. And he goes, Hobgoblin, Yenilith, we need you, investigation tent.
I'll go ahead and toss the dirt to the side and then just stand up and just make my way over. Walk inside.
All right. As he kind of goes, he asks if he can lead the investigation. Seeing as how you led the investigation against his party, he's gonna do the same.
Of course.
He goes, you had the most amount of time with the cook besides your party member Cassius. What do you remember about Bull? And you seem to take a liking to him more than others. What all did you talk about? What is your? Did you fancy him? What is the? What did you guys talk about when you were?
Well, so he was, well, I admired him as his fighting skills. I wanted to ask him a little bit about that. He did seem a little bit simple, at least to me, but, you know, he could cook, so, you know, I thought that's fine. Didn't really ask him much other than that. I got a chance to, you know, see if, you know, if he liked to fight, what kind of stuff he fought with, if he ever tore a person in half with his bare hands, if he gored a person with his horns. That was pretty much about it. And I
Yep.
also asked him if I could probably have a second sandwich, if there was enough ingredient, if there was enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want, his pack is in here, and he'll get out down there, and he'll grab one of the books there, and he'll show it to you. He goes, here, here's one of his recipes right here. So you could always copy this.
All right, I'll give that to
Yeah.
the Cassius. All right,
Yep.
thanks. Am I good?
Yep. Yeah. You're good there. Shiro, I will have you make an investigation just while doing so.
Yeah. Nat 20, 27.
Ooh.
I wonder if there's anything torn out of the book.
You notice the book and stuff like that, and as he puts it away, you notice something that's striking to you and only you. The handwriting in the book is the exact fucking same as the note.
Okay.
So he wrote it.
Do it.
We definitely wrote the note.
I'm just holding the book and just putting it in, just kind of holding it as I'm crossing my arms, just kind of, it's kind of just in my left hand and just kind of holding it. All right, so we good? All questions?
Yeah.
Do you want to know my social security number?
Yeah, can I get that,
Because
please?
I ain't give. No, no fucking way.
Credit card info as well as the 3 wacky numbers on the back.
Yeah. Exactly. Expiration date, if you could, please.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I will actually continue to sit. I will resume how I sat, just on each side of the log, and scoop up another handful of dirt. I'm holding on to it.
Next, you'll have. I'd like to question Cassius.
Before we continue,
A word from
in
today's
the
sponsor.
like to get sponsors.
By the way, while we talk about random YouTuber stuff, why don't you all go down to the wacky comments down below and leave one there? And while you're down there, press the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications whenever we upload a video.
Well, thank you, thank you, Cassius. I always seem to forget to do that.
And don't forget our Discord.
Yep.
Link in the.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Lock in, boys.
Yeah.
Lock in.
Okay. He goes. Can I
We
go
are
for
like
Cassius next? But then you said you interrupted him, and you wanted to say what?
In the spirit of getting to the bottom of this and sharing information, that book, pull it back out, please.
He hesitant, but then he does so. He
Wait,
pulls
I
out
thought
the
I had it. I thought he
book.
gave it to me.
No, he's
he
just
showed
showing
you a recipe.
Yeah.
Oh, he showed it to. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought he just gave it to me. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
no. Yeah, so he gives it. He hands the book to you.
I'll lay it down, open it, and the note.
And the Hans will like bring out the note.
Handwriting's exactly the same, isn't it?
You're right. How did I miss this? It's 1 for 1.
Yes.
But what does this tell us? That maybe he's the one that wrote the note? Did he write it before his death?
Seems like you knew who the assassin was. Tried to warn someone, all of us, just us. Hard to say. Maybe just Yanalith. Whoever he was trying to warn. He seemed to have a beat on what was really going down here more than he said.
Well, it's hard to know if but also at the same time, that if he put it in the sandwiches, that maybe he was trying to warn us against your group too, depending on.
Yes, it's a possibility.
Yeah, I will also have you make a history roll there.
Oh. I think this one is normal because it's not Fae Fiends Undead related. 30-20.
Yeah, I'd say Shiro, you find something like certain things click together. Yanalith even mentioned it was weird that she found this on a sandwich. As that memory passes by, then you think about what if he was basically dying? It made sense why he'd hide it in the sandwich. It's the closest thing by there, but he could have just dropped it on the ground. He could have just done anything with it. You know what I mean? Made it a little bit more obvious or something like that. But then you just flash back to a few seconds ago and it goes, well, yeah, Yanalith is of course Yanalith spent the most amount of time with him. I mean, she's the only one out of everybody who even went for seconds.
Yeah. I think it was specifically a note for Yanalith. She's the only one who showed an outright interest in getting seconds. And he didn't put it in the initial batch of sandwiches.
You're right. That's ingenious, huh? I never thought Bull was really that. Never mind. Doesn't matter anyways. He's gone.
Seems like it either occurred to him after sandwiches have been made and distributed, or he was smarter than he let on.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Either way,
all I know is that poison must have been really nasty. I mean, to do that much damage to him, and just in one strike, too. So,
yes,
I think
one
the next.
application.
Yeah. I think the next
And he's a big
obvious one is your semi-rogue there, Cassius. The one who spent the most amount of time with him.
Of course. All right.
So they'll call you in, Cassius.
Yeah, while I have the floor, I did, while other people were in there, I wanted to kind of get a bead specifically on these two. And they are in close proximity to the tent. Are they making an effort to try to listen? Do I feel like
Who's
do their
that?
faces look the Tabaxi
Callie and
Rogue
Spear?
and yeah, Callie and
Yeah.
Spear.
They seem more to be standing on guard, like not try to let other people in. More of like everybody keeps their own privacy.
Okay, fair enough.
They're more interested in the outside than what's going on in the tent, then.
Yeah.
Seems like.
Yeah.
I will enter the tent.
Yep. As he goes, thank you for coming, Cassius. I have a question. How much time did you spend with the bull there? You guys spent the most amount of time together making the sandwiches, and seeing as how the note was found in one of the sandwiches, it could have been that he didn't have a lot of time to distribute it to somebody, so he had to hide it against you. What all did you do?
But we worked separately but together. He was making one element of the sandwich and I was making the other part. And he took about 20 minutes to make the bread,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little bit longer. And it took me, honestly, about the same amount of time to add the, maybe a little longer to add the smoke to the brisket and create the sauce and all of the rest of the stuff. So cooking is a separate act, but also it comes together. So mostly we were doing different things, but in the same area, if that makes sense.
Yes, but like the fact that you were both together alone versus the everybody else, and we have to consider you suspect number one in my eyes.
Okay.
Is there? Do you carry any daggers or anything like that?
Actually, let me check. I technically I carry many daggers. I have one, and I'll kind of point to my back left butt cheek, where the I have a sheathed dagger. I have one back here, and then I also have all of my cooking utensils, and then in my medicinal kit I have a scalpel as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I have a fair array of quite sharp object.
Yeah, and he'll take the dagger that you do have,
Mhm.
and even some of the cutlery just to notice it.
Well, the cutlery's left somewhere else, but
yeah.
I will grab it for him if he asks.
Yeah. But he goes, give me a second, Shiro. Continue the investigation. I just need to check this stuff. And I'll just step out here for a second. As he doesn't necessarily turn to all of you guys, but he turns to the tent and he's kind of examining. He's doing the same thing Shiro was doing, as far as inspecting the blades to see if there's any poison on them.
Is he still inside the tent, or is he stepping out?
He steps out into the front, but he turns his back to everybody out there, so that way they can't see necessarily.
I'll say, would you mind to do that in here?
He goes, oh, of course. And he goes, I just needed a little bit better light. Sorry.
I can get you some light, and I'll take out something. Like I'll take out like my ink pen, right?
Yeah.
And I'll cast light on it so he can use it to examine things closer.
Yeah.
It'll fill the tent with light.
Yeah. As you do so, you definitely get to see. Just you can make an investigation as well on like Cassius's daggers there, as well.
Yes, please.
While they're kind of looking, I will also make point of mentioning something
What did
came
you?
across my mind as I was sitting there and looking at everyone. I don't remember who it was that was handing out the sandwiches, but it would seem to me that the message was very pointed. It meant to go to someone in specific. So whoever was handing out the sandwiches meant to give it to whoever it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember who was doing it, if Bull designated it to somebody else, but I think it was meant to go wherever it ended up, which was the galleries.
You
Do I remember who handed out the sandwiches? If everyone was kind of
it,
self-serve,
it was kind of self-serve. That's why everybody kind of gathered around to get their stuff. As far as you and the paladin, you guys concluded that that's when probably he was stabbed, right when everybody was doing the self-serve.
Yeah, everyone came up to collect their own sandwiches. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and I at this point don't know that Bull was definitively the one who wrote it.
yeah.
I suspicion,
Yeah.
I think it is, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shiro, as far as like you inspecting Cassius daggers, you don't get anything at all, but you notice something with like the corner of your eye that you'd not noticed before because it's already dusk, and just the way that like the light reflects off of everything and that the way that it travels, you do notice now that like as like inspecting, the paladin technically has a dagger on him.
Okay. Asked Cassius. Cassius, did you have any reason to kill Bull?
No, what reason would I possibly have to do that? I mean, he is a kindred spirit in terms of being an artist with food. So, if anything, I would like to talk to him more and learn some of his cooking techniques. I'm always open to listening and adding to my cabinet.
Do you remember everything that's happened today and tonight? No gaps in your memory of any kind?
I guess question for the DM.
No, it seems like you do pretty well as far as all your different things. You don't seem to have any problems with you remember everything that you were doing. If anything, like you weren't always watching Bull because you were focusing too much on your stuff.
I remember as much about the day as I do any other day, but there's things that go around me that I don't necessarily pay attention to, or I don't remember everything. But if you ask me to list the things that I did today, I could do it.
No missing time. That's what I'm curious about. Good.
Yeah. And he goes, his daggers look clean there. Shiro. So he seems fine.
All right. I don't have any more questions. Do you?
He goes, no. Then he'll say, like, you're dismissed, Cassius.
Collect my stuff on the way out.
Mm-hmm. He goes, who are we going
Speak
next?
to your archer.
Yeah. She'll kind of like come, and she'll sit down politely there, and wait. And he'll offer you to investigate there, Shiro.
Now, you're just called the Red Archer, is that right?
That is correct.
And remind me, did I clock her race? Was she half elf?
You can't really tell only because of the fact that she is so covered up.
I'll ask what I've been asking everyone for the most part. Do you have any reason to kill Bull?
She goes, no. No more than any for looters.
And do you have experience using poisons?
She goes, no, I don't.
And was the previous owner of your bow really a friend?
And she goes, yes.
You know, make an insight check on those statements.
Yep.
$30-20.
Yeah. Well, you just asked her if her bow thing was a front, and then she told you yes. She didn't deny it, as in like she just literally contradicted like what she just said there. She's saying that yes, it was a lie.
Hmm?
You asked her if it's a front. Is it a lie? And she just
No.
Yes.
I asked if the owner was a friend.
Oh, you said it came out as a front on my end. On my end, it said is it a front? And then I said yes.
I asked, is the owner of your bow was the owner of your bow really a friend?
And she'll say no.
Okay. Same information, basically.
Yeah.
All right. How did you acquire your bow?
The same way you acquired your sword.
So you were a demon slayer, or about to become one.
And he kind of goes, Han goes, well, whoa. That's totally different than what she told us. She told us that she killed their friend had died and then it had given to her. And that's the story that she told us.
Yes. With a 20 insight, do I believe her when she says, no, it wasn't actually a friend's?
You seem to believe her. And there's no funny feeling that you're getting.
That's funny that I'm not getting the funny feeling. It's fishy that it's not there anymore.
Yeah. And she you see her, she kind of goes, I was kind of happy that you brought me into the tent.
Why's that?
Because I needed to talk to you, Shiro.
What about?
I'm on my way to Nozzle's city, same as you. The only difference is I've been tracking some Nichirin smugglers. Specifically a pair of 3 who've been jumping from party to party.
Is that so?
And with that, the paladin draws his dagger and tries to stab her in the throat.
Oh!
Talk stuff out! Grab her!
Yep.
He was dirty. I knew he was.
Yeah.
Grab her! Get out! Grab her! Get
Never,
out!
you never trust the Hans.
Oh,
Hey!
I will
Hey!
say. I will
Hey,
say,
2 Hanses, by the way.
wait,
They're both wonderful people. Or tigers.
Hey, I will say, I kind of clocked it.
15. Let's
I don't
see
know
if
if
that
any
hits.
of that I
It's-
clocked
We
this.
still have two. We still have two.
Is there any chance I can try to get an action in before he does?
Oh, damn it. That hits her armor class. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Any chance I can try to use one of my breathing styles before he can get his stab off?
It's kind of like more of a surprise. It was like more of like a one surprise round.
I wasn't surprised. I knew this shit was
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
I knew he was about to draw that dagger.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'll say like it's you and him that then get it.
Okay.
So what are you trying to do?
Initiative against each other.
I would like to. I don't have a way to like impose any kind of disadvantage or anything like that, so I would like to try to use Moonlit Walk and grab the Red Archer and teleport out of the tent
So
before he can reach the stab.
if I can propose something to make it interesting, can we have them roll initiative against each other to see who acts first?
That probably is for the best. Just because of like who it would have been.
That's what I was thinking.
You got this, Gray.
14.
14.
All right. Come on. Come on, baby. 18,
Yeah.
baby. Let's go.
So I'll say because of retroactively, he takes the dagger out and you see him in time. You grab the Red Archer and you teleport out of the tent as like he's basically about to stab.
Yep. We're going to go like far, actually. Keep her out of dagger range. And far away from the three that are the party hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of disappear though, Hans is gonna yell out, "It's them! The Demon Slayers killed Bull!"
And I'll yell, "Those three are Nitrine hunters."
Immediately, as soon as I hear that, Nitrines are out and I'm ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yep.
Winds pick up around all of. Actually, hold on. Can I reach all of you guys? Give me 1 second.
So it's
I'll
these
get
three?
anybody that I can reach at the moment, as this is an immediate thing with another favorable winds.
Yeah.
So I've got 30 feet.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be able to not get Yanalith. I can't get Griff. Oh, I can't get anyone. All right, whatever. Then I'll favorable winds myself.
Yep.
So,
Here.
so,
go.
it's,
Have time.
so it's these three, right?
It's the Tabaxi, the Spearwoman, and the and the Paladin.
Sorry
No,
for
that's
the
dwarf.
inconvenience. There, everybody
The three that
watching.
know each
I
other
am,
the longest.
I am removing the red
oh,
archers
right.
thing.
Oh, I see.
So I'm just gonna delete that token because I need to. As like you teleport her mask falls to show what she really looks like.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
okay.
I'm rolling initiative, by the way.
So Tabaxi, Spear, and Paladin.
Bullshit! That's actually that's actually an 8.
Well, you can edit it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean it's actually an 8? Did you change your dex?
Because
score
he's
or
got
something?
exhaustion, I think.
Oh,
Exhaustion
you do
minus
have
2.
exhaustion. I forgot about that.
Mine's an 8
That's-
as well,
that's
but
rough there,
instead it's a
buddy.
plus 10. It's an 8 plus 2. So
Oh, 23. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
The last 2 initiative rolls, as opposed to everything else, have been quite
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and sorry for the people. I dropped the city map in front of them, so that way they couldn't see the one
Oh.
I was working on. So they could not see your rolls. If you want to tell them again.
Yeah. Because of exhaustion, I got an 8 instead of a 10.
23 for Cassius.
8 plus 2.
And 18 for Shiro.
And I'm gonna be
just
rolling
10
the
for
rest
you.
of them. And now that is updated, I will put down the Red Archer. She does go by a different name. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and edit that too while I'm thinking about it. Because her name is not Red Archer.
Name drop. Give it to us.
Let me just look at the art here, just because I put the art there. Okay. Welcome everybody to meeting one of the demon slayers that you'll meet in Nozzle as fellow party member. here, I guess. Right now in this combat. Say hello to Molly Sparks. I'll also enlarge the picture.
Ooh,
Cool.
love it.
Heck yeah.
Fierce.
Great hair.
Yeah. You also notice, Shiro, that she appears to be more human.
Gotcha.
She is human, but you also notice, though, elven lineage, though, too.
She a half elf.
She a half-elf.
All right.
Interested.
With that, I'm going to go ahead and roll everything for everyone. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, she got a 20. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I will tell you right now, Shiro, depending on how it went, depending on if you were getting close enough without like pulling her in, you were going to get stabbed by that dagger and left in that tent.
Yeah. I was afraid of that. That's why I didn't ask him about it when we were one-on-one.
Yeah, you're smart. You kept it to yourself. Very smart.
I will say, when the dude said, "Oh, she might be a Nichirin hunter," and said certain things, I clocked that, and I'm like, "Fuck."
There's also I drop little hints and stuff like that, like the fact that he was always controlling the conversation. As far as the tent that he chose it next to his two longest time companions, and
Yeah.
also
The fact that they were guarding it rather than trying to listen and include me.
Yeah.
In all of it.
Yeah.
Also, one thing is,
You guys are smarter than me. Sure,
the-
smarter than me too. so.
That's right.
while the bull definitely died, it is hard to justify a normal, even if it was high poison, killing him in one thing. So there's only one explanation: the attack was enhanced by something.
Smite.
Yep, smite.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So the other thing that made me
Is he a
question-
mix between paladin and rogue?
he doesn't have sneak attack. It's just, here's the
Aw.
thing. You remember what he said, and he didn't say that it was just dex people. He said that basically even strength people can use a dagger. You know,
Damn it!
you know.
I did not clock that. I didn't clock that. I was like, oh yeah, dagger, strength.
Yeah, the other thing that made me suspicious was they talked about the origin of picking up the elf girl last session, and this could have just been a slip up. I don't know, but it was a lot earlier than 2 years. And he
They've
said,
known
I've
each
been with
other
her for like
one
a year and a half or 2
but they've
years.
been together for 2 weeks in this party. They've been party members for 2 weeks or so, but they've known each other for a little over a year, I think is what they said.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, the way that I understood that, I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But
No.
when you say it like that, it makes more sense. But
Yeah. So like the three of the Nichirin hunters have been together for about like 1 to 2 years. But they keep jumping to party. That's why the one elf got really mad when Shiro asked, "How many parties have you been in?"
Oh, so I have written down. I have written down. Elf spear, kill other party ?
Yeah.
In my notes because
Yeah.
because they had just talked about how like all of her party members had died, and I was suspicious
think-
of her because
I think they
literally at the very
specifically
beginning.
said her previous party, she was the sole survivor.
Yep, exactly. Which is why I, especially after she
But
was like,
that
"Oh no, a party member died," and I was like, "Why the fuck do you care?"
Wait a
And then-
minute. Oh
And then She got,
no.
sleepy. She got aggressive.
She was the only sole survivor of her party. And yet
She
the
killed-
other two knew her for longer. Yeah.
Been party
So-
hopping.
This shit don't add up.
Also,
None of it adds up.
there was one big clue name to her thing. There is a contradiction in the fact that she has basically elven spearmen, and she doesn't want to grow attached, but yet she's been traveling with two other people for a year or two, and yet she doesn't use her real name.
Yep. Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
traveling together with them
I-
for a year or two, I was like, that's nothing for an elf.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I like to like work in those little things where you can foreshadow it. You know what I mean? Like you can come to a logical conclusion once you have all the
I think
evidence.
if it wasn't an elf, that would have been a bigger red flag.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I was
Um,
like, yeah, she's 370 years old. She spent 1 year with these people. That means
doesn't
nothing.
doesn't feel like a whole lot to her, does it?
yeah.
Is it me? Am I first? That's crazy.
Yeah, you are first. I think I have everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, let's
I
do
have,
it.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Okay.
I think I rolled bull. Did I roll bull?
No.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead. Why would you
No.
roll bull?
Dude, I had his
No, you
character
didn't
sheet
roll.
made and everything.
And then
But you had
stabbed him in
to
the neck.
kill him.
Yeah, I just had to kill him. He was the most lovable. It could have been any of the other ones, but you liked them the most. So I had to kill him.
Which is which is always your freaking MO, Zero.
It's fucking
What's
good
the
story.
likable?
It's so good. It's good storytelling.
It's good storytelling, but you gotta stop it, man. You need help.
You're peeking so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's low
Let's do
hope
this.
already.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay, Cassius, you're up.
All right. I had favorable wins to myself already. I think. All right. So this is going to seem slightly unorthodox, but I think for this level it only makes sense. I'm going to use my action to dash, and I'm going to go right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to flurry of blows because I can get 2 attacks off instead of just 1.
Oh, clever, because I don't have to attack for that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And I've also favorable wins to myself, so I can hope that I continue.
Let's land some hits.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ah,
Right, it's a
this is where it
11.
starts.
However,
Hang on.
I mean, I can't imagine her AC is 15, but
But
does
it's a 15 to hit.
Tell me 15 hits, please. Just give it to me.
15,
man.
15 does not hit.
It's not leather armor, 14 dex. Or 18 dex.
Alright. Here again. Natural 20.
There it is.
That'll hit.
All right. There we go. All right.
This
And
would definitely
so
be an
we'll roll-
uncanny dodge.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So it's can I? Where's? Oh yeah, crit damage. There it is. All right, that plus sneak attack as well. I'll roll that separately though. Oh, 2 5s. Nice.
Mhm.
So it's a 15 plus. Or actually, no, I don't get sneak attack because I don't know why I would. Nobody's with me.
Yeah, no.
So we'll call that 15 lightning, and I'm also going to. Can she give me a strength saving throw, please?
Yes, she can.
That fails, so she is going to be pushed 10 feet away from me, as per my. I was calling it elemental attunement. Yeah, it is elemental attunement. So yeah, she gets pushed 10 feet back, and I am then. I use 55 feet of movement.
Yep. So you could technically still
yeah,
chase
I'll-
her down.
Well, I could, but I don't have anything else to do with it, so I'm gonna come back just a little bit, so like make her come to me and
Mhm.
get closer to everyone else's range.
Yeah.
Here, let's actually just measure this out. Yep. All right, I'm happy where I'm at.
Yep. All right.
And that's my turn.
Yep, it's Molly Sparks' turn. She knows her 3 people as she looks to the paladin who just tried to basically stab her in the throat to silence her, physically and figuratively and metaphorically. She is going to shoot off at him. as she goes, first form, Phoenix shot. And she's gonna shoot twice. 15 I don't think hits the paladin.
Oh, close to a nat 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So close. But the first, the damage hits. That is 11 fire damage to the paladin.
Ouchie!
All right.
Yeah, that's a. Yep. Okay. So that was her turn. As she goes, focus on those three. Be careful. The elf is a lot stronger than what she looks. She's the leader.
Oh, fuck!
Okay.
And she, the elf kind of like narrows her thing, and she goes. She kind of like scans around, and then so she starts rushing at the dwarf, and he goes, wait, same side, and she's going to attack here. Let me make a modification to one of these things.
I don't like that. I do not like that. Why modify? Why are you doing modify?
She was hiding a little bit of an ability there with her spear there. It doesn't actually extra 2 damage, but I wanted to hide that from you guys in the first combat. Yeah. So she's gonna attack the dwarf twice. 23. She's got a really good to hit. She's higher level than what you think. So yeah. So she hits 14, 11. Yeah, you watch the dwarf immediately go down. That's exactly his HP.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's dead?
25 hit points.
Yeah, you watch as like she just stabs him in the chest before like bringing it back and then stabbing him in the throat. As he's just like left like bleeding out on the ground there, basically.
Oh shit!
All right.
It is the rogue's turn. She is going to move 10, 20, 30. Bonus action dash.
Yeah, that's fair. I moved as far away as I could. Well, almost
Yeah.
as far away.
The only problem is you didn't ask what type of rogue she was.
Oh, she must be
She
swashbuckler.
cannot possibly be a swashbuckler.
She's swashbuckler, bro. You see her outfit? See her outfit? She pirate themed.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I should.
Oh my gosh, she rolled pretty well actually.
Yeah, she did. That.
Yep. So there, but she only gets 2d6. She doesn't have a full 3d6. Oh, she just fucking rolled really good.
I am going to deflect attacks.
Yes, let's go.
I don't see what that was. Yeah, so 12 of that damage gets reduced. So
Yeah.
I only
0.
take I only take 7.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sneak attack.
Yep. So yeah, you're able to get that out there.
Yeah, although I do need to make a on save
Yeah.
for bless.
Yeah, I will tell you, she's 5 levels rogue. The
I-
reason she doesn't
I
do
failed.
3d6 is it's just a little bit too strong for this level. That's the only reason I don't do 3d6. For those wondering why she has uncanny dodge but not 3d6. So,
Yeah.
just 3d6 for like one attack there.
Stat
It's
blocks
just,
don't got to be the same rules as players.
yeah, exactly. So just letting people know. So that is the rogue's turn there. Yeah, she did. She kind of chunky, but hey, you. I will say Cassius, that's like she digs the dagger in before she can like almost like twist it to do the extra damage with like sneak attack. You're able to kind of like catch her hand and almost like force the dagger and push her back a little bit, like doing like your martial arts there. But she didn't like lose track of the dagger, but you stopped the twisting motion.
Right.
Shiro, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I pull out the double-bladed scimitar, which is still lit up. Actually, I was looking at Crimson Right, and as of I think it was 2018 or 19, they updated Blood Hunter. It lasts until you finish a long rest or shorter long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you sheath the weapon. So I've got that out. I'm gonna go ahead and move a bit. I'm going to we're gonna open with, because I got to do some damage and I don't want to get close to any of these guys. We're gonna open with Moonbeam. So
Yeah.
Blood Maledict, Blood Moon Rising, and I'll like hold out a hand, and my silvery blood will kind of glow off of my scars, and a Moonbeam's going to drop down. It's 120 foot range. I'm going to drop it down. We'll stay on top of the elf since she's quoted to be the strongest. So right there.
Yep.
5 foot radius. If you could bump that up in size just a tad.
Yep.
Awesome.
So yeah.
And
did
con
she make-
save?
Yep. 19. She rolled
19.
good,
Okay,
though.
so she succeeds. She's going to take half of 4.
Oh, bro.
It'll get better eventually. It's okay. It sticks around.
Yeah.
And for my bonus action, I don't think I have a lot of bonus actions.
I also like how we have the battlefield going on, and you guys got to choose where you guys wanted the enemy to be, and I got to choose where the flayers could be.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to naturally work that in there.
I'm done. Yeah, I don't have another blood maledict to do blood curse of binding. I used it already. Unless it's short rest, it comes back.
Yep,
I'll double check
and
that. but-
it's the paladin's turn, and he kind of crawls out. Kill the demon slayers. So there's 10.
Oh, short rest. Hell yeah.
20. Oof, he can get to Yanalith before. Technically, Yanalith before she can rage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Yep. Yep.
He
I
has
knew something
one.
was coming.
He has one more use of paralyzing dagger, but I don't feel like he'd use it on Yanalith. I think he's gonna try to just use the sword right now. Because here's the thing: the paralyzing dagger's a con save, and she big beefy woman.
Aha.
Yeah, there's a trick to the paralyzed dagger.
Yep.
There, so he'll attack twice.
Okay.
Why are they rolling so fucking well?
Yep. That's
18,
gonna do it.
16.
Yep.
He only one hands the sword. So it's like 8 and 5.
Okay, so wait, 8. Okay, so 8, 5. Okay.
Yep. All right. If only Yanalith got to go before the paladin, avoided so much damage.
That's all right. I can take it. I
Yep,
will.
Hit him back, Yanalith.
I'll go ahead and rage, and well, I can only do. Wait a second. Let me see. You know what? This is actually kind of nice because a lot of people are away from me. Let me see. I think, as far as from what I was seeing here, because I do have this ability to do it, and I might actually go ahead and do it. He might. We'll try it. I am going to go ahead and use 2 points. If I can find where they expended. It's okay. I'm going to spend 2 points. I'm now at 8. And I am going to go ahead and use my 4th form, Siren Steel. I'm going to scream into the air after just saying,
that Minotaur made some really good food, and you killed him.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and just take out my blade and just scream out into the air in a vicious fury. So, attempt to frighten him if possible. So he'll make a wisdom save, DC 14.
Yeah, he doesn't have like, he's got some good wisdom, but not necessarily. He doesn't have paladin aura or anything. He nat ones. Oh,
Yes!
Nice.
so
Oh, yes.
So this paladin used to kind of like getting his way a little bit, kind of like taking out like some other people. Like he slashes you twice, and he expects you to maybe like try to like beg for your life, or even try to like put up like something a fight. But as you just like scream out in a blood-filled rage, and like a siren of like your vocal cords turning to metal, he just he kind of like backs up a little bit, and he goes, "I'm not scared of you, barbarian." And he
I never got to try his Monte Cristo.
he is under the fear condition now.
Yep.
Yennefer
All right,
is the target of his fear. I'm gonna put like
Yep.
the skull and crossbones. I like that.
Yep, it is. And
Yennefer has
then
chosen him to death.
well, no, that's my bonus action and my action. So yeah, I'm good. I'm staying put. I'm confident. All
Yeah.
right, that's my turn.
You see Tipsy there. She goes, You killed my best friend. And she'll move over here. She
Is she working against us or against us?
she's gonna
That's the
cast
question.
Burning Hands. I need
Shit.
Didn't she just see the fucking elf kill the dwarf though?
Yeah, but she's also in hysteria because like her best friend died. She's just looking to lash out.
If she
She's-
breaks my
she's
concentration
doing
on Moonbeam, I'm not gonna be happy.
She's doing it on who?
Both of them
I think
because
it's me and the archer.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's oh wow, she rolled super low.
Oh, it's really low. Thank goodness.
Really low.
Dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Not one, no.
Oh no. It's all coming out.
I don't have it on the sheet yet, but I already have it in my notes here. She is going to Molly just kind of
No.
like she calms herself and she goes, "Fourth form, flight of the phoenix." And like as she kind of like breathes out, like a torrent of kind of like fire immerses from her. And as she kind of like holds her hand up, like you just watch the fire like touch her and like engulf her, but it doesn't like actually burn her. So one of the things of like her fire breathing style is like one of her things is she naturally has resistance to fire because of like drawing her bow. This for one round makes her immune to fire damage.
Whoa, nice.
Nice.
It's one of her just 1 point cost. But it like only works with her fire damage. She can't do it for other elements. But it's so yeah, it's a pure defensive skill against one thing, but like basically like just a reaction to stop any fire damage is still pretty good.
Yeah. All right, concentration check, DC 10.
Yep.
Come on. No! My
he's
Moonbeam!
failing. He's failing for once,
Oh,
guys.
my goodness.
Look,
Your
Look.
main character status
everyone.
is now
I
gone.
didn't expect to get burning hands from behind.
Everyone point and laugh. I think it's the Lord Farquaad. It's funny, but that's her turn. That was a very pathetic burning hands.
Yeah,
goodness.
immediately I am rushing to her. I'm just gonna say to Shiro, I'm sorry. And I'm going to attack her twice.
Okay.
Tree clues, numero. Fuck me sideways.
Yeah,
Damn
her-
it.
Crazy
Okay.
low, but not that.
You
low.
better be sorry. You missed.
Yeah.
Everybody's low and roll. We
I'm
are
gonna
rolling
attack
low, rolling
again with
Well,
the next
because you guys
one.
are doing all of your investigation stuff, you got the good rolls out of the way.
The RP is
Yeah.
Okay, that's first
Yeah.
attack. I will say I am trying to do it as non-lethal as possible.
9. Yeah, she just takes the 9 damage there. How does it look when you do the non-lethal kind of like damage here?
As I like go to like with the claws to like go and pierce, instead of it going for a pierce, like the first attack misses, but she doesn't notice the second attack that comes in for a side smack.
Like a back smack.
Like a backhand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
backhand. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the first one was gonna like it go like this to try and like angle it
Yeah.
to where she just gets hit
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
so-
basically.
So you punch the small halfling in the face, basically, as you just see like a little bit of like some cuts from like some of the backhand of the claw, but not like too deep, and like you hear like something of like you feel like you hit her for 9 damage. You know what I mean? It is Cassius's turn. The rogue battle going on up top. What do we got here?
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this if it goes to a straight 1v1
Yeah.
because I don't get my sneak attack and she does. So instead, what I am going to do
What?
is I'm going to empower my Step of the
Oh, what's-
Wind.
What about the dog? I just remembered. Did not do anything because you didn't use a bonus action for it.
Bonus action, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think.
The dog. Liam.
Yeah,
I use my bonus action to attack.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The attacks. That's why he attacked twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I
That's the
misspoke.
thing. I don't have extra
going to-
attack.
Editing 0, cut this out.
Yeah.
I'm going to empower not my Step of the Wind. I misspoke. My Patient Defense, which
Okay.
allows me to take both the disengage and dodge actions. So I'm going to.
Oh, she can't sneak attack you
here.
if you dodge.
Yes, and I'm going to get up right here alongside the paladin, and I'm going to take my first form harsh breeze.
Does he?
Come on, 24.
24 hits.
Oh, good damage. All right,
Whoa.
15 points of harsh breeze damage, and I'd also like him to take a. Is it a con
Strength save
save?
for
It is a
topple?
con save, please.
Oof. 21. Bro,
Ooh.
really well.
Yeah, nope,
wow.
he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
18 plus 3, bro. Oof.
I mean, he still took 15 damage. It's
Yeah.
not nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that though, it is. I think that's everything, right?
Yep.
Okay, making sure. It's Molly's turn here. She doesn't want to shoot the little halfling girl. She feels so bad for her right now.
I just
She's fine.
Can I say to the to Molly, focus on the others. I'll take care of her.
And she'll like nod.
He won't kill her.
Yeah. So she is going to. That seems like a good option right now. How low is the paladin looking?
You actually that to yourself, but you know.
Well, I have it on the sheet, so I did them like as the advanced NPCs, so I can literally see their HP.
I know. That's just making me laugh.
You asked yourself out loud. How hard does he look?
Yeah,
Let me just check.
yeah.
Can
Yeah,
can
yeah.
I walk something back? Actually, I don't necessarily want to empower my patient defense. Actually, no, never mind. I do. It didn't work the same way I thought it did. Never mind. I'm
Yeah,
good as it was.
Okay. I think what she is going to do, seeing as how nobody has touched the one elf, she is going to go. So that was the 5th form. You guys now get to see the 4th form.
I hit the elf for 2 damage.
Yeah. She holds it up and she goes 4th form. Flame sparks. And you watch as like she holds up the arrow and kind of shoots it. She lets it fly up in the air and then it like explodes as it almost like turns in. She upcasted it too, so it turns into 4 like fiery streams of arrows as you watch as the one woman tries to dodge it, only for like them to loop back around. She has magic missiles in the form of fire arrows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice,
Yeah,
cool.
she-
nice.
I love that. Yeah, the fight was very nice.
Yeah, so she upcasted it to 2nd level, so there's 4 of these.
Okay.
Something I haven't really thought about with upcasting. Is there a limit to how high we can upcast?
She-
Because we have a lot more points than we have.
Yeah, you guys can
probably
up your mat.
The level we're capable of.
Yeah,
getting it at.
the level you're capable of, so you can upcast to 2 right now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Also, she just rolled so well on her thing. 4, 4, 5, and 4.
Yeah,
She just
Whoa.
she rolled
Very nice.
what 17 undodgeable damage,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Oof, that was a good attack right there. I've actually never
Yeah,
seen
it's
Magic Missile do that much damage before. That's like just 2nd level. That was pretty nice actually.
That was a good one for sure.
Yeah. So it is the Spear Elf's turn as she goes, I need to take care of that. She's going to move 10, 20, 30. Let me just double check her movement. Does she have any of the other things? Okay, yep. She has a bonus action. 20.
She can
can't
dash
get-
as a bonus action.
Yep.
Oh god.
She can't get you guys, though.
Whew.
Spears are 5-foot reach.
Yeah. Which never quite made sense to me, but okay.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I would completely agree with you. If you rolled in this instance that it had a 10-foot reach, I would roll with it.
Bro, I just...
Yeah, that. I'm sorry, but like.
The whole point of a spear is to keep people away.
Yeah. Like, why
At
does
the
it
same-
have 10-foot reach?
That is its advantage over a sword. To have it have the same reach as a sword just makes inherently no sense.
Yeah.
No, but it's a simple weapon.
Can we rule
No,
something?
no, we're not. No, we're not changing that.
Shiro is like, no,
Right
no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. What right when
it wouldn't hit you
hurt
either.
us. Yeah. So
Okay, I don't want
We don't
smart
hit her.
guy either.
We don't care about her.
yeah.
I just think that's bull that it doesn't have it.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but
Yeah.
Next campaign. Next
Uh,
campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, none of us have a spear in this campaign. We'll do it for next campaign. Is what I'm hearing. Though you guys could get a spear. That could be one of its abilities. It's a spear that can actually work like a spear. It's a spear. A spear that does real spear things. But no, she can't do it. So she's going to do her action then I guess here to dash, just to get in between you guys, so you guys can't. You guys stay right
he
there.
double dashed.
Yep. Rogue. 10, 20, 30. And she's gonna throw her dagger at Molly.
Oh,
Doesn't get advantage or anything like that. But she can get sneak attack because ally. 11. Yeah, no. Molly just immediately kind of like sees it coming and almost just kind of like twirls on the spot, like dodging it.
She just got hard done in twice. I just fucking juked the shit out of her to get out of her
Yeah.
reach, and then she just misses a dagger.
Oof, yeah. Yeah. Shiro, you're up.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I gotta do some attacks here, and we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Spearwoman here. I think what I'm gonna do actually, I got spells. I got my blood maledict back because it does come back on a short rest. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let me double check what this blink curse does again.
Which one?
binding. I think it was restrained if I
Yeah.
amplify it.
Yes, restrained and they cannot. Their speed is reduced to 0.
Yeah.
That is part of the restraint condition.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. 0 is the base thing, and then upcasting it or amplifying it restrains.
Yeah,
Um,
that is correct.
And they have to make a con, I believe.
I think. Oh no, it's not restrained. It's just the speed reduced. Okay. Never mind. Speed reduced and can't use reactions. So we're just gonna straight up attack. Then we're gonna swing twice with the Nichirin, the scimitar.
Yep.
So here we go. Oh, only a 12.
Yep.
What happened to you?
you?
What happened?
He burned
I don't
all his
know.
good rolls.
I burned all my good rolls, but I do get
I
Moonhang
just have
Slow.
to keep making him roll until he burns out.
But I do get Moonhang's Low, and the range on that one, on my first form, is, I think, 10 to 15 feet away. Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and place that 15 feet away, right on top of the rogue.
Yeah.
Wait, you couldn't do that even if you miss?
Yeah.
What? Oh, that's...
I believe so. Let me see. When you attack with an each weapon, instead of dealing additional damage on a hit. I guess it's on a hit.
It's on a hit.
Yeah, it's on a hit.
I also thought we don't drop it on them. You have to put it around them.
I don't drop it on the
back.
person I hit. I have to put it 10 to 15 feet away from the person I hit, but I can put it on other people.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yep. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yep.
Bonus action, swing again with the back end.
Yep.
That is 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, that one's gonna do. Where's my offhand version?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the. It's not on the sheet. I forgot. That's okay. We're gonna do D4 plus 4 for my slashing damage. 8 points of slashing, and she's gonna take a D4 of radiant as well from the Crimson Right.
Yep. 4.
Um, Did it do the thing?
Isn't that what the D4 is there right there?
This is the radiant here. So that's D4 was my base damage plus 4. So that's 8, and then another 4 is 12 points of damage total, slashing and radiant.
Yeah.
And then I don't have Moonhang Soul on that one, but that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
And I do have sap on this though, so her next attack is at disadvantage.
Okay. Gotcha. No.
And I'm going to
Master
circle
properties
around.
are amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
When they don't roll a 21 on their save against yours.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to move around and kind of cluster around the spear woman so that hopefully I don't get burning hands to kill.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to get out of line with the drift too.
I was about to say. I was about to.
Actually,
I was gonna.
you were not about to say. You're about to abuse. You're about to.
I'm
against me.
gonna tell you right now. Like, if you stay there, I was about to have her drop one square, and then you start see lightning forming, and then it's like, and then I was gonna say, shocking grasp.
She doesn't have lightning bolt.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have a lightning bolt, but like, I made you
I'm
think
done.
there for a second.
I hate you.
Yeah, I like the big build up. Is like, I like how it's PTSD. It's literally PTSD for some of you. Somebody
I'm
measuring
done,
it
though.
out.
No, don't do that. Don't give
That was,
my
me,
ideas.
that was me, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That would be
okay.
a juicy lightning bolt, by the way. It could hit so... You give it so many damage rolls into this lightning bolt.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm done.
All right. Paladin. He's got disadvantage on all this stuff here.
Yes, he does.
I think.
Run away.
You know what?
Run away.
I am going to. I'm going to attack you, Cassius, with the Paradagger.
Okay.
No,
Is there
you
such
know what?
thing as double
I'm-
disadvantage?
I'm actually going to use the Paradagger on Yenilith.
Oh, he changed his mind.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
So he was frightened of her. So my thought is that he's frightened of her. So he now's bringing out his best weapon.
Okay.
This is rolled at disadvantage here. So you didn't reckless, did you?
No.
okay,
I
good.
know. I just used. I just tried to frighten him with my ability. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Disadvantage roll. 11.
Yes.
He misses with the dagger.
16 is my AC, so he misses.
And you know what the worst thing is here? He used a bonus action to put smite on this. So he misses with the smite too. So it's I think it stays on there until he hits.
Okay.
It actually triggers when you hit.
Okay.
That's the trigger
Yeah,
for
you
the
can choose
bonus
to do it
action.
when you hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought 2024 now it's like you have to use a bonus action
No,
to activate
it's a
it.
bonus action when you hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is a bonus action,
the,
but it triggers
the
at the same
trigger is when you hit with a melee attack roll.
Okay.
They actually
I thought-
changed all the smites to be like that, where all the smite spells are a bonus action that you take when you hit.
Okay. That makes them a lot better.
Yeah.
It does.
I actually really like Searing Smite. It just never comes up a lot because people are too busy with Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Chain Smite's really good.
I mean, most of the smite spells are pretty good.
Just
Yeah.
let the guy steering smite us and let's move on.
Yeah. So there's that. He got another attack. So here comes the second attack with disadvantage.
Is he doing it in the same dagger?
Yeah.
Or
Yes, same dagger.
Come on.
14.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, that misses.
Oh, yeah. He just goes, "I'm not scared of you," and he's like, "Huh, huh," and he just misses twice.
You're not convincing.
Yeah. I like to think Yenolith is like either dodging or like she's blocking with the sword.
I'm using my bracers just to kind of block the first one out of the way, and then using my blade out with my other hand just to kind of parry it off to the
Ooh,
side.
I like that.
All
I
right,
like
Wonder
that.
Woman.
Yeah, let's see it, Yenolith. Let's see what you got.
All right, I take out my sword with my fantastic ability to attack once.
Hit him with the Wrathful Smite, Barbarian.
I am going to
Rage.
go ahead and reckless first form heavy strike. So I'll go ahead and reckless here with this. Oh man, that's a 16.
Yeah, he's a paladin. He doesn't got that. He doesn't have that.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
He doesn't have
His
that
AC is
low an
higher.
AC.
Yeah, he
Okay,
doesn't have
got
that
it.
low of an AC.
Cool. All right. So then I think it's a 2d6 plus 5.
If only we had
reckless.
less.
Oh wait,
2d6
no. You missed.
You missed.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he doesn't
his,
have-
his AC.
But
is
he
not
doesn't
that
have
low,
that. He
Therefore,
meant
his AC
his-
is higher.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got
Got it.
plate, so he's got the 18.
It was-
He's got an 18.
It
Got
was
it,
really
confusion.
confusing the way you said it.
Yeah,
Or
no,
it
that
was.
is
Said it? Did I just?
Everything's
Cut it out,
confusing. You
cut
all,
it
you
out,
all are
cut it
confusing.
out.
No.
It's
No,
okay.
keep it in.
No,
keep
keep
it
it
in.
in.
Full
keep it in.
episode.
No.
All right. So it doesn't hit. Fantastic. He's still frightened of me. That's fine. Do I have bonus action? Probably not. No. Yeah. So it's all right. It's all right. We're learning his AC, so that's fine. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, you with this with the little halfling there, she just stares up like at you and she goes, I'm not gonna forget this. What you did to him. And like she sees like
We
there's
weren't the
definitely
ones that did it.
Yeah. And she's gonna take the disengage action and she's gonna start to just run. So she'll be 5 feet off the screen. I'll just do it
Yeah.
like this, for convenience sake.
Hmm?
It's your turn there, Griff.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I am going to sixth form Beholder Eyes.
Yep. Who are you shooting?
I am targeting her, and the paladin.
All right. So first attack roll.
First attack roll is going to be at the elf.
Yep.
Take away 2. Because it doesn't automatically take away 2. Fuck.
Yep. No, it doesn't hit.
Okay. Tabaxi.
Yep.
Ah!
No. The paladin. Hit the paladin.
Man.
We're doing so
Shoot
well.
him. Shoot him.
20,
Yeah.
20, dirty
yeah,
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
How much damage do you do to the paladin?
Odds!
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pow.
I love how the paladin's
Um,
getting shit on the most. like he was.
I will. I'll also bonus action hunter mark the Tabaxi. Actually, no, because I want to know where she's going. I'm hunting marking her
Okay.
because I want to know where she's going.
Cassius, you're up.
All right. I am going to first form harsh freeze.
All right.
Fuck yeah! All right, we got a
22.
22 to hit. All right,
Heck
we
yeah.
got a strong 15 points of damage again.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. I am telling you right now. I am implementing a new rule. That is a homebrew rule to this campaign.
Okay.
Okay, because you did 15 damage to him. He's at 1
did.
HP. The homebrew rule that I am implementing. If you basically knock somebody down to basically 1 to 4 HP, okay?
Mhm.
You can then flip a coin. If you basically
Oh.
get the flip of the coin, you then get the auto kill because it's basically just 1 to 4 points. You missed it by 1 to 4 points.
Alright.
So basically,
That's fun.
it's like it's literally I'm flavoring it
Yeah,
as
so much.
you hit them and then it's basically the finish them from Mortal
It's that-
Kombat.
Okay.
So then you get
can
to
I
do
roll
your
any
super
dice
kill.
that I want?
You are going so just do a 1d2. If you get the 1, then you get the kill. If you get the 2, then you don't. He's still at 1 HP.
Okay. I will say that I'm doing this non-lethally.
Yep.
All right. It's slash roll 1d2, right?
Slash R.
Or is it
1d.
Slash R. Okay. Because I've made the
oh,
R slash joke before.
Also, it's a. I will say it's not the 1 or the 2. You get to choose. It's let you call heads or tails. You know.
I'm calling the 2. Fuck.
Yeah.
right.
Unfortunately, you try to
Alright.
go for a super move, but then he just he wakes back up and pushes you away, resumes back
Alright,
into combat. You
But
failed
he
the
needs
grab.
to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Sorry,
That
it's rolling
fails.
at disadvantage. It's 11.
It's still
Yeah.
11 fails as well.
Yeah.
All right, so he is prone. I will actually hold on. Let me measure some distances real quick. Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, I'll flurry of blows as well. Last key point, and then we'll do an unarmed strike with advantage now.
Yep.
Non-lethally.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
How do you want?
All right, 24.
How do you want to do this?
So the first strike, he's kind of a little bit unsteady on his feet. He's watching Yanalith, so I'm going to take the opportunity to step just a little bit to this side, and not mechanically, just because I want my movement, but I'm just going to take a little step that way and use it to empower a swing downwards. I'm going to snap his right leg in half, and then as he kind of crumples forward, I'm going to bring around my my fist. I'm going to smack him across the jaw, and just his head snaps sideways, and I knock him clean out. He is out for a long time.
Okay, so
I did
you're
with the
not
boxer
killing
finishing
him.
move.
So
I'm knocking him out non-lethal.
All right,
Right,
gotcha.
And then, all right, so then I'm going to go here, and here I'll link up with Shiro on this over this way, and I'm going to send my last flurry of blows at Kali, the Tabaxi.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
15 on Callie? No.
Shit.
Rip.
Yep. Yeah. Just to let you guys know that you've rolled 2 15s, so her armor class is a 16.
Of course.
Can I roll a D2 and just
No.
for an extra one to hit? No.
Don't you have a D4 on there?
I would if I didn't lose concentration on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she hit me with 7 points of damage, and I rolled a 2 on my
Yeah.
my con save.
With that though, it is Molly's turn here. Molly is going to attack the elf here. One of her things that she picked up in her kit, she does not impose disadvantage within fire from 5 feet away.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice.
with ranged weapons. So she's going to try to shoot the elf twice.
No.
So
So
need disadvantage.
There we go.
You watch though as like she shoots the first one as the elf deflects it, as it does 8 damage to Draconis in the back.
Oh my god.
I just turn to the freaking elf and say, "You're gonna pay for that, you know."
She goes, "It was an accident." 9
Accident.
damage.
Nice.
9 damage to Draconis. God damn.
No,
No, it's
No,
eight
eight,
damage.
8 to
Eight to
Draconis,
Draconis,
9
9
to
to
the
the spear woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 to
Oh.
spear.
All right. Spear woman. Molly is the one that's done the most damage, so she's just gonna attack her.
Her first attack is disadvantage from the
Yes.
stab.
So I will go ahead and just turn that on real fast. 15. Molly's is 15. So that does.
Ah!
No.
Okay.
Yes.
10.
She's got it. She's not concentrating on anything, and this is the first time she's been hit. So,
Yep.
We're supposed to meet up with her.
So second attack.
and she doesn't know what. Actually, that's not true. She does know what I can do, but I'm still
not
gonna.
straight.
I'm holding it for now.
Sorry, it's 11 anyway.
It's still
yeah,
11.
yeah, it doesn't hit. So that was the spear woman. It is
Besides, there's a rogue getting sneak attack next turn. If I'm gonna move anyone out of the way, it's gonna be them.
Fair point. Fair point.
But technically, she wouldn't have sneak attack.
She won't. What do you mean? There's.
Unless she has
Look,
disadvantage.
she is
will, yeah.
engaged. This is an ally, engaged with all 3 of us.
And she's
No matter
a
who she
plus
targets.
one.
I'm gonna roll here. Shiro, you're getting a sneak attack.
All right. Come on, Mage Driver. Pull through.
19.
Get
Oh, it hits.
out of there.
That's gonna hit.
Get out of there. Get
I'm gonna-
get out of there. You're
Whoop.
gone. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I see the
Was it
dagger
up to
come
half
back for a
movement?
strike, and you are yanked out of the way, and you can move your full movement speed without
Full
provoking
movement.
opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go. We'll go. Yeah. Just a bit back. We're fine.
Yeah. All right. So that was her turn there. I think I am going to. I think I'm gonna use extra movement there and stuff, and I'm gonna back up here with her, and then Shiro's turn.
Okay. I actually don't want to get any more sneak attacks, so I think I'm gonna. That's pretty low DC though. I think that'd be low. That'd be really easy. Never mind. I was thinking I might do my racial sleep, but I forgot it's wisdom based, so it's gonna be really bad. So instead, we're just gonna go up and we're gonna try and attack the spear woman here.
But if you tried to sleep the elf, it wouldn't go well, anyways.
I was gonna sleep attack the tabaxi so she couldn't sneak attack, but it's only like a
you
DC
could
12.
You could also use your curse of binding.
Yeah. We're gonna go for a depleted scimitar attack. First form, moon hangs low. Come on.
Yep.
All right, 18.
Yep.
Let's go. Here is slashing and my and my radiant.
All right.
That is 14 points total.
Yep. Do you want to roll the 1d2?
Oh, yeah,
Figure-
dude. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Call it. Call it before you roll.
Yep. We're going for the 1.
And it's 2.
Yeah, why'd you say that? I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. As soon as you said one, I was like,
I was
only gold
thinking
turning
of.
up in your favor.
I really thought, I'm like, do I set it? But then I'm like, no, it's funnier if they call it and then they fail.
It is. It's a lot funnier if we call it. You're right.
Oh my god. I'm sorry I said it. It's 2. I'm sorry.
You did that to him. You did this. You did this.
You did this. How dare you?
How dare you?
Rachel.
Worship.
All right.
You got another attack.
Swing.
Come on.
Yes,
Oh,
bonus
God.
action. Swing again.
Oh god.
Oh no, 15?
Nope.
Oh, she's 16, isn't she? Dang it.
She's 17 actually.
17. Oh, it was the rogue that was 16. That's right.
Yeah.
She the boss.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna put my Moon Hangs Low from the first attack that did land, though. We're gonna put that.
Calm.
Yeah, we'll put it here.
Yep. Okay. Yenilith, you're up.
You ain't getting away, and I'm going to. Can I? Wait. Can I rage? Or can I reckless for range attacks? Just check.
You can, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
Anything strength
for this.
based.
Yep.
Actually, no. I'll get to 25 feet. And I will go ahead and use steel rebar.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pin her down. She ain't leaving.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking leaving.
That's so good. That is so good.
that's really good.
I will reckless.
That's actually really good against a rogue.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay, 20.
that hits.
Wait, hold on.
That's
Which
good.
one are you doing it? Are you doing against the rogue or against the mage that's trying to get out of here?
She's further
No.
away.
I'm not worried about her. I'm not focused on her. I'm worried about the tabaxi.
Yeah. Yeah. If
So-
anybody can run away, it's the rogue. You know what I mean?
That's
and
true.
then steel rebar. So do I add my frenzy on this?
Yes.
You do.
So it's
do.
4d6 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus a d4?
Yeah. Plus a D4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Or 4d6 plus 5 plus 1d4. I'm not rolling this digitally. I'm not having it clash with bad results.
Yep.
21.
21. I thought about using uncanny dodge, but I was like thinking that like I'm thinking in my mind that's like she goes, what is it gonna be? A hand axe? A javelin? She can't reach me in time. And then you just throw the sword. As like I like to think of like analyst swords like a buster sword, so you don't think of it as like throwing it. So it's like she goes, "Is that a fucking great?" And like just like stabs into like her leg, and she goes, "Ah!" No, I like to think of it's like a javelin. Like she throws the buster sword,
Literally
like
like
a
the
drag.
Olympics.
Boom. Yeah, just yeah, just yeah. She's got like Gus's great sword, and she just throws it like a javelin.
So how's she looking?
It's like guts like when he has his arm missing or normal guts, like before all the stuff
I
happened.
think
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer, great sword guts.
Yeah.
Dragon-
Yeah.
Throwing
So
you that, if I see that coming at me, I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's over. It's over for me. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll move another 5 feet to get closer to get my sword back. That will be my turn. How's she looking right now?
Yeah, she's at like 7 HP. After
that's
that,
great.
yeah, you're like really like you really messed her up with that one.
I hit something. That's my turn.
Yep. The sorceress there, she's moving 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. She's off the map. And she's also misty stepping. She's just running full away.
okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
Just gonna take her out of combat here and everything. Griff.
And then that paladin too.
All right.
Yeah. I've just been skipping over him. Just
That's fine.
Scorching Ray is a second level spell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't even up it. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Next level.
Yeah. Then I'm just going to.
He's gonna kill still both of them.
Yeah.
You passed
I'm
me.
gonna 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do my Beholder Eyes again. I'm gonna do 2 to the elf and 1 to the ranger.
All right.
I
You mean the rogue?
mean rogue. Ah! First one
miss-
misses.
Yep.
Second
Which
one.
was that too?
No!
Misses.
No.
And now the rogue. God damn it!
Yeah. I just.
This is bullshit! Ah,
You
so
know,
much
Yes,
bullshit.
it's kill steal.
we could have explained this away with exhaustion, but you wouldn't have hit any of those even without it.
Oh,
I wish.
bro.
God, motherfucker.
Yo, these are hard opponents, to be fair. They're
Yeah.
kind of evenly matched for you guys, so it's like kind
You
of
rolled
makes
so
sense.
good at the
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if anything, it
Uh.
like speaks to their combat ability that you're not hitting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm
That's what
not.
I did too,
I'm.
attacks.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
Mm.
using my hunter. I'll keep my hunter's mark on the girl.
Gotcha.
Come on, Cassie, steal those kills.
Yep, Cassius, you're up.
All right.
Bullshit.
All right. I am going to.
I will
Punch.
say. I will say. Griff says, "Don't let them live." He would shout.
I
that
hear
out.
your words. I'm going to take my first form Harsh Breeze against the opponent in front of me. 19.
All right, 19 hits.
All right. Non-lethal. A 13 points of damage.
Yeah, you do. How do you knock her out?
I am going to take one. Actually, is she facing? Which way is she facing at the moment?
She's facing more towards the archer.
Okay, then at this moment, I'm going to come in and take like a slight step forward so that I don't hit Shiro, and I'm going to slam my staff straight into her back with the full force of thunder and wind, and I'm going to break her back
Oof.
and paralyze her from the waist down.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
Wouldn't that be like a quad shot or something?
I mean, I'm knocking her out. I hope I can. I do that.
Yeah, it's
I
up to
am
the
medically
DM to
proficient.
decide. It is technically up to the DM whether you do lasting damage in combat. We'll see, depending.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I at least want to.
Using his medical knowledge for evil.
Sure. Yeah. I'm going to try to use my medical knowledge to, at the very least, do a lot of damage to her lower back.
Okay.
We'll say that.
Yeah.
Whether that results in paralysis or not, I guess it's up to the DM.
Yeah.
Do I know if this does damage to me or
It
what's
does,
going on
yeah.
there?
Yeah.
It does. Okay. Then I'm going
I'm
to
gonna double
go
check
up
that.
here, parkour off of the stump right there, and I'll do one unarmed strike as I have no more key points left.
Anyone that enters.
Okay. Then I'll do one unarmed strike with no key points left against the rogue. Yes! Oh, it was a 4 and it rolled to an
Yep.
18. 25.
Yep.
Alright, and see, theoretically, I can roll a 1 and not do this. Can I count on Draconis to give me his reaction?
You got to be within 30 feet of him, dude.
There-
Okay.
He
I
is.
am.
You just in within 30 feet of his fucking aura.
Non-lethal. It doesn't matter anyways. I'm doing 10 points of damage. And again, non-lethally,
I'm also gonna say if you did have Draconis do it, the acid would have killed her.
I don't know if that's how it works because it's all part of one attack.
Mhm.
But I guess we can talk about that at some point. just if it becomes relevant. But it wasn't,
Yeah.
luckily now.
We'll talk
So
about it
I'm
after the
going
session.
to. Yeah, we'll talk about it after the session. But just the wraps come out and lightning fast, just straight to the temple, right in the middle of the forehead, just deliver a massive blow, and her head snaps back, giving her a concussion that knocks her out for the time being.
Yep. With that, you've exited out of combat. You've knocked everybody out.
Fucking look at you! Look at you!
I'm looking at Shiro and giving you this look of, are we actually going to let them live? They just killed 2 people. I'll even say that.
Please say no, please say no, please say no, please say no, please say no.
And they were going to kill us and maybe that girl. Who knows how many times they've done this?
I do not want to make a case for letting horrible people live, but there is a chance that they know more about something, whether it's a ring of buyers for the potential neutering or it's something else.
Then I suggest we interrogate them, then kill them. People like this do not deserve life. People who hunt other people, who hunt our people, to take their weapons and sell them to these other folk in this continent, in this country.
I'll look to
They killed an
Shake
innocent.
I'll look to- I'll look to
killed
Molly
2
and I'll
innocent
say-
people.
Molly, it was your job to hunt them down. You make the call.
I am hunting these people down because not only have these people are responsible for killing 2 other demon slayers, but we know that there is a buyer ahead of them. What tipped me off to these one in particular, whoever made them a buyer, they requested a very specific Nichirin blade. And she looks down. They requested yours.
Whose?
Yours, Shiro. That's how she knew you. They specifically, somebody is requesting your Nichirin blade.
I see. Well,
DM question.
good thing we won.
Can I tell how far
Yeah.
the girl is?
She keeps going, and really at this point she's misty stepping away, and she's dashing.
You're
She
not
is-
catching up.
Yeah, you're not
Most
catching
likely.
up.
Still, I can,
Maybe
I can
Cass
catch
just
her.
to catch up, but
I
it'd
can
take
go-
a while.
She goes, we will technically reach her before the next town. There is technically a rest stop before you reach the next major town. It's more of a stowaway place. A single street with 2 rows of building on each side. That is where we could maybe gather some resources. And it's enough away from a major city that we can rest with ease.
We'll just have to be ready for opposition. She's probably going to tell whoever's there about us.
Let me know. I
Wow.
can catch her if you want. I'm like getting ready in a jogger stance. I'm about to bolt if you give me the word. Give me 2 minutes so I can catch up.
And as like
What are
at
we going
this
to do if we
point,
catch her?
I will say though, as at this point, the sun is probably fully gone down between between fighting, combat, and then the investigation. You know what I mean? It was already getting late, and then it's like you guys, Griff. Suddenly, the hunter's mark disappears.
Like disappears, as in
Like
It-
dead?
Like he got dispelled, or she's dead.
Like
Hey,
it
what's
either-
the crowd if she's dead?
I guess it does it then.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck.
No. Well, we know what happened.
You can move it now. No.
I
Yeah.
guess this place is dangerous for a reason.
I just like as like I feel that I just say, she's gone. And I'm gonna walk over to the bodies and I'm going to grab Bull and I'm going to grab the Stormbeard and I'm gonna start digging graves.
I will say there is one thing that you notice though, as far as like her dead body, and that like even though you know you can move it, the hunter's mark is still moving.
Oh,
What direction?
it's the hunter mark is still on her, though he can move it now.
Yes, but like actually
The
her
fact he
physical
can move it, I
body,
didn't know it.
the fact that the hunter's mark is getting further away and he didn't move it is that she, while it does seem like she stopped, fell down, and then he feels like he can move it, then but he still feels like it's the hunter's mark then
Still
starts
on her
moving.
until he moves it.
Well, no, as in something's carrying her away. Something's carrying the corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll relay that something's carrying her body.
Which way is it going?
I can determine the direction it's going forward, right? Like
It's going northeast. No, sorry, northwest.
Northeast. Northwest.
You see Molly go, that's where the rest stop
What's this
is.
down? Yeah. Well, we want to pursue.
Well, she goes, that's where these people were supposed to meet their buyer.
Why would something be taking her there? If it was a creature in the desert, it wouldn't take her towards a rest stop.
She's dead though.
What's carrying her?
They did say that there was a
Be
bunch of
toast.
dangerous monsters in this area, so it could be a monster that is thinking dragging her. I don't know.
I don't
Just
know.
gonna say this is
You see Molly go, I don't know what monster would do that to carry a corpse.
Maybe it wants
Uh,
to eat it for a snack.
but it's carrying her towards the rest stop.
Yeah, I'll point
Can
to
I
it.
think
Yeah,
of anything that would have reason to carry a corpse, especially towards a settlement?
Nothing that comes to mind. Especially if there's people there. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't understand the magic very well, so this kind of makes sense. But my take on this is that it's being digested. Like it is in a stomach and is just traveling. Like
But-
it potentially.
Either in
I'm
a-
not saying this is the case, but like it got eaten by a purple worm, and the purple worm is now on the move.
Right.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing is
something like that, or it's being carried by a giant
but
vulture or something, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, it is also heading northwest in the exact same direction as a settlement.
Yeah.
Like
Can you tell how fast
nothing
it's
would
moving?
move.
Then
Nothing
Yeah, well,
would
we'll
move in
keep-
that direction.
you
Like
never know.
if it eats her, it would instead. Oh, you're going this way. I'll get up, catch you, and then move a different direction.
If it
Not
likes
move
eating people,
immediately
it would
towards
keep
the
on
same
moving
thing.
in that
You-
direction.
You get the direction. Do you get the distance too? Can you tell how fast it's moving?
I don't think so. I can just tell how far they are.
I will look.
I can just tell how far they are.
If you can tell how far they are, you can tell how fast it's moving, right? Just
Nope.
by like timing it.
Probably not.
Okay, so this you
Well,
don't magically know where they are. This is not a locate creature spell. It says you have advantage on wisdom, perception, or survival checks you make to find the creature.
I
You're not
thought-
magically no. This is it's.
Is
not
that the
you
old
magically-
2014?
I will check if it's the old 2014.
Because I might be thinking of the old 2014 Hunter's Mark. Because I know the old 2014.
No, 2014 says you have advantage on wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival checks you make to find it. It is the same thing.
That's weird. I remember there was a Hunter's Mark
You're
that...
you're wording it the same way that a locate creature or locate object would be worded, but that's not the case. So I think you would know that it died probably, but wouldn't necessarily know that where it's being moved to. So the whole conversation is moot. But either way, I go up to Shiro
true.
kind of as all of this winds down. don't think we should kill these people. I'm against it. I know that ultimately it is not my call to make, but I think my opinion should be heard, and I think it should be up to somebody else other than us.
Yeah.
You're
Again,
right, I
I'm still
agree.
burying the two people.
After
My
I
thoughts.
say my piece, and I guess after I listen, I'll go and join you.
My thoughts are this. They've been doing this for at least a year. The elf told me she's near 400 years old. She's been with more than 5 parties. She has been doing this for a long time and will continue to do so if she has the opportunity, I'm sure. That being said, the Demon Slayer Corps gave this assignment to Miss Sparks. So, it's up to her orders and her call.
As much as I want to kill them, there's one question I need to ask them first. I suggest maybe we start traveling to the rest stop. At least maybe we can get there by nightfall here, in the middle of the night here still. Or we can rest here and then travel to it tomorrow.
Nightfall sounds. I think we should. I think we should gather up what supplies we have, and what supplies they have. I'm still burying these people, and if I get a chance, I will kill them when they're done being questioned.
Do we know? It's definitely not as hot at night. Do we know if it's safer to travel in the day or the night?
Molly says it's safer to travel at night than it is the daytime.
And
I propose this as a solution. And I'll say it loud enough for Griff to hear, but I would say, what gives us the right to decide who lives and who dies? If they are people like us,
they tried to
despite
kill
all
us.
of the horrible things that they do, it does not matter.
They tried to kill us, and they killed 2 innocent people.
And would you kill Shiro? He killed somebody else as well. Does that make him any better than the rest of us?
That was
Does
an
that make him any
accident.
worse?
That was an accident on all
Yes,
of
but
our parts.
we know. We don't know anything about these people.
I'm going
What
to
gives
turn
us
to
the
you.
right?
I'm going to turn to you and just say, like, in a as calm of a manner as I can, and say, you are a naive child in this moment. These people were going to murder us, and they murdered 2 innocent people. We have the right to kill them. We question them, then their lives are forfeit. That is my honest choice in the matter.
And
If you
make
do not
violence,
choose that, that is your choice. I am fine on that.
to meet the violence with violence only tears the world down. And I'll turn to Shiro. If you will listen to my suggestion, I think if we leave them under the shade with water enough to survive for a few days and send a Katsugai Crow to inform the Demon Slayer Corps that there are people that deserve judgment, then somebody can come here to collect and to be judged by people who are better than us.
Jiro bends down, picks up the elf's spear. I told you both it's not our call to make. And he's gonna walk towards the dwarf. Actually, he's gonna walk towards the paladin. Yeah. And anyone who wants to make an insight check can. Cassius, I think your passive insight's probably high enough.
Sure. What's your DC?
You
The DC you have in mind?
not high. Probably just his passive deception, which would be a 11.
Okay. Then, yeah, I
So probably most everybody clocks it that what Cassius said hurt, and he is hurt that it was brought up again and embarrassed that it was brought up in front of another demon slayer. That he accidentally killed someone.
Yeah.
I think clocking that, I'll go over to you and just whisper, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. It was relevant to the conversation, but I should have had the tact to know that this was not okay.
He looks down at the paladin, doesn't acknowledge what you've said immediately. Let's have a long sigh.
You guys kind of slowly like bow your heads and you listen to it. And as you kind of like bow your heads to listen to like the fact that like it's not your call to make to kill these people, you hear something. And suddenly you hear just like a string of a violin. You hear the melancholy of like a note hanging in the air as the pitch increases. You look around, you don't see it at all, and as you look down to like the paladin, you notice that like there's almost like a note like tattoo on his neck. There's one that's like on the upper breast of like the rogue, and like even on the elf there, like it seems like there's a glowing one underneath like one of like her arms. As like the song like comes to an end, you just watch pop 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 as these three bodies explode.
What the heck?
Covered in guts from standing right next to the paladin, I turn away from Shiro, lift my mask up, and just start vomiting over the violent death that I just witnessed on the ground.
Shiro like winces and looks away and wipes the blood off his face.
Yanalith will definitely jump in fear, just like give off a little gasp and scream, just kind of backing away for a moment, just not sure how to approach, if at all.
As you guys are all just in shock, the camera cuts away as over somewhere else you see somebody sitting on top of a building, harmfully kind of like as he like flicks a dagger, like a melody of music kind of rings out, as almost like it almost sounds something of like an opera in the background as he's orchestrating it with his dagger. And as he's doing so, you watch as a flying demon swoops down and catches two people, dragging them upwards before dropping them at like 100 feet in the air. You watch as a larger one smashes through a building, and then you even watch as like a fourth one like drags two people inside of another building, as the four demons just kind of smile, and the one that finally stops the cacophony of music, as it almost sounds like he is basically playing music to the sounds of basically the town being slaughtered. He goes, "Ah, what a beautiful melody. I can't wait for you to arrive, demon slayers. Master Benya said that you would be so fun to orchestrate a song with." And as like it cuts out, you watch as 20 miles away, the nearest rest stop. Population 150. Population update
Ding.
4.
4. Oh boy.
The 4 demons.
That's crazy. I know. Well, I recognize that
And
much.
with that is where we will call it for tonight's episode, the Demon Slayer campaign.